Yeah. Especially when Wuthering was very dry, I was like, bro, try Blue Archive. Try Blue Archive. Mhm. Exactly. I don't recommend mid. That's it? That's crazy. Mm, yeah. Yeah. At first when you actually like look at them, it's like, okay, I really like it, but is it like worth spending like 50, 60, sometimes 100 with the Bianca skin? I'm like, looking back, me 2, 3 years ago would never pay for any skin over like $20 max. Shit, $20 was even a stretch back then until like Fortnite came around. Was it even 3 weeks? I don't think it was 3 weeks. It was less. Yeah, it was definitely less. It was definitely less. Mhm. With Blue Archive for me, I've been free to play for like a good while, and then I did spend like a good bit of money here and there for like some banners. I spent for Toki. I didn't get Toki in the end. Yeah, she's lim. Yeah, I got offered it so many times, back to back to back to back. Mika Pulse was even worse. Mika Pulse was worse. But the only good thing about Mika Pills is 6% rate up, right? So I got like a crap ton of 3 stars that is pretty like a lot of them are metal viable. Yeah. Damn. So basically the base rate for a 3 star, which is the SSR, is 3%. But that 3% is divided by many, many different characters. So the actual rate up, you get like a little percentage boost over them. Like a significant amount. Yeah. So I'd say it's 1 point. I wouldn't say 1.5. I'd have to check the game right now. Yeah, zero point 0.1, 0.1. Yeah. The thing with Blue Archive is you get fucked sometimes, and then you get hella lucky and you get everything on the banner in like what, 20, 30 pulls the next day. Yep.
to 40 characters. But even then, you feel like every character is distinctive enough and unique enough. A lot of them have somewhat similar character type. Like you have Haruka and who else? Who else is that? Like Miyu, yeah. Haruka and Miyu.
Yeah, Haruka,
Both of
Miyu, or
them
like Aru and what was it? Pandemonium leader was I forgot her name.
generally they have that. Generally speaking, they have that character type who is someone who is like very low in self-esteem, right?
Yeah,
But then they add in a little bit of spices here and there to make them look distinctive enough from one another, right? So let's say for Haruka, she is very, very low self-esteem. But the thing is, they make her bad shit fucking insane. She made her who's how do you call someone who is like very into explosives?
what was it? I thought about the fire ones instead. Demolitionist, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, kind of like that. They
Yeah,
make her like low in self-esteem, but they made her bad shit insane and just like to bombs everything.
exactly.
And for
Like any
Miyu,
little problem, she's like,
mhm.
okay, should I place down a claymore real quick? C4, what you want?
For Miyu, she's also low in self-esteem as well. She gets bullied. Did she get bullied in the story? I don't think
She
she
didn't get
did.
bullied,
But
but they forgot her
but
existence
yeah.
back in the battlefield.
Oh yeah, they gave her that trait. She's
Yeah,
low in self-esteem. She has low confidence in herself. But then they also gave her that trait, which is that she is so non-existent that even her teammates forget about her, and
hmm
that makes it. It's those little things that make the characters so stand out from one another, and I really like it. So when you,
yeah,
so honestly, when it doesn't matter who you are, if you try out Blue Archive, eventually you're gonna be able to find a character that caters to your liking.
yeah.
There's a lot of different characters in here with varying characteristics. As
And
far as
even the
gameplay go,
presentation of the story, it's amazing.
mm.
Like
Oh yep.
it gives heavy like DS type vibes. If you understand, if some of you are old enough, right? I guess it's crazy I have to say that, but
Mm,
but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like you get a little sound effects. Sometimes you get live 2D
Hmm.
animations. Recently, in the recent chapters, though, in JP side, they've been cranking out so much live 2Ds to enhance the reading experience and the way it's like structured. So there isn't going to be like a massive block of text all the time type thing,
Yep, yep.
or it's limited to 2 lines in this game. Sometimes, like in PGR, you see a massive wall of text, and it really like disrupts the reading experience sometimes, and especially it won't be able to cater for like a wider audience.
Hmm.
And then they do like a little animation, little jiggle. They got multiple face expressions each character, so they got like
Yeah.
16 different ones. So it fits any scene possible, all that, instead of like the usual static in like some other games.
Yep. And when the characters are speaking in those cutscenes, story cutscenes, right? Even though the game is presented in like a visual novel style of presentation, everything just feels so expressive. Like when the characters is being scared, they have their little avatar changed into their facial expression when they are scared, and then they shake their avatar a lot, and then they make it bounce up and down and stuff like that, and they add in a bunch of sound effects to go along with it, and everything just makes the game feel a whole lot more lively. It makes it actually interesting to read the story, and like you said, the text doesn't drag out for way too long. Everything is just like condensed down to like 2 or 3 seconds, so you don't feel like you're boring yourself out just reading the story. So it honestly kept me really engaged, and that's not even like talking about the quality of the story, the writing of the story.
It's
We're just talking about the presentation alone, and it's already that good.
Yeah, and the fact that they separate story missions separate the actual like basic mission stuff from the actual story helps a lot. Sure, there is times where you're actually gonna have to play, but that's in context of the actual story and is done really well. And I guess the best part of like the whole presentation factor and the gameplay itself is the music. They always cook. They got over 200 soundtracks for each thing, so it's not like
Real, bro.
I'm not hearing the
Real.
same song all the time in the dialogue.
Yep. Like
And
you
there's
have to
certain different
admit.
remixes, all that. It's amazing.
Yep. Talking about music, like in comparison to PGR, right? PGR does have a lot of good songs, but you have to admit that sometimes it does get repetitive when they use the exact same soundtrack in like those sad moments in the game. Like we get it, bro. We get it. We get it. You only have one sad soundtrack to play.
Yeah.
Can't you hire like a music team to make up like 2 more soundtracks at least? Or anything like that?
At least three soundtrack per patch.
Yeah. I know you guys are not that rent to. I know you guys are not that broke, bro. You guys have more money, more than enough money to hire someone to actually composite for you another soundtrack.
And it doesn't have to
Blue
have
Archive,
vocals or anything. It's just, a couple studio sessions and you might have like something really nice for the background.
For Blue Archive, they have not just one extra soundtrack for a new event or a new story, right? They have at least more than 2. They have at least more than 2 soundtracks that
They usually do
accompany
3 to
an
5.
event. Ooh, that's even more than I expected.
Yep.
Did we watch the Blue Archive anime? Yes, sir.
Yes,
we have
sir.
like
We watch it
a
every
weekly
week.
watch party. Yep.
Yeah.
We have like a weekly watch party as well. Pretty good so far.
Yeah. I would say like choreography for the fights could be better at times, but for now I'm just chilling. Once they get to Eden Treaty or Volume F in the anime, that's when I want them to really lock in.
Bro.
Because that's about to be generational. Generational storytelling, foreshadowing, everything.
So here, as you guys can see here on my screen, look at I want to talk a little bit about the character design in the game for a little bit, because for a lot of them, as you guys can see here, they fit very well into the game. So I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the world of Blue Archive, but basically in this world, everyone is just like all of the girls, they are topped up quite a lot by these things called halos on their head, and it has been like it's been like the US, not gonna lie, like where everyone has a gun with them all the time. Everyone has a gun with them, and it has become a commonplace to have a gun with you. Like for convenience stores, in our world, they sell shit like rice balls and stuff like that, right? But now in Blue Archive, they sell straight up grenades. And the kids in the game,
Molotovs, bro.
yeah,
The 9mm, so casual.
And the kids in the game, like the kids in this game's world, they canonically use grenades as prank toys. Like they just throw bombs at each other as a prank. Imagine how insane that shit is. So you can get that kind of a feel where the world of the game is gonna be quite tactical, because everything is so heavily involved with guns and machinery and stuff like that, and that translates really well into the character design of the characters in the game. Because as you guys can see here, most of them dress pretty tactical, as you guys can see. Well, for the ones that make sense, I guess. Because these ones that are like, these ones are just like event related stuff, so don't pay attention to them much. They still look good, but they don't like portray what I'm trying to say. So for this character right here,
that character.
See, she's a hacker, right? So she carries this thing. It is like these buttons and then these things on her. Let me see. Okay, this should be a better view. So damn, you kind of have to turn your head 90-degree. But as you guys can see here, she looks very good, bro. She got a coat, she got a gun on her, she got whatever the hell this thing is. So that's one character, and then you got Atsuko. Oh my god, I love her so much. Oh my god, wait. I forgot the music the entire time. Okay, look at her, bro. Look at how cool she is. I love her visual design. The thing about her characters is that she's kind of like treated as like a princess, right? So if you look at her stocking, it looks very similar to those stockings that you would see a character from like a fairy tale would have. It is so cool. It is such a small detail, but it fits with her character so much, bro. And then she's got like these shoes, these coats, and then this mask as well. If you guys read the story, you guys would know why she wears it. But then she also has like these pockets on her as well. Very tactical looking, like a gun here, and then this thing on her thigh as well. It just makes so much sense.
It's crazy how the homeless group in the game has the best drip out of everybody. They decided, yeah, let me put this on real quick.
Who's best girl?
What was her name? Best girl? I gotta give it to Hina. I gotta give it to Kayako. Kayako's amazing. I know you love. What was your girl name?
Bro, it's a pretty tough choice, but it has to be Mari. Mari for me, and Misaki for me. Yep.
Yeah, Misaki is the one I was thinking of.
Oh my god, bro, Mari is just absolutely precious. Misaki is like, I need to save her, bro. I need to save her. She looks. I can save her. I can fix her, bro. I can fix her.
She's already fixed. I think she's good.
No. But then Mari as well. This is her gym version. Let me find her original version. Oh, it's over here. Mari, here you go. Oh my god, she looks so adorable. Look at that. I like the way that her ear kind of like makes her head, like this head piece thing, sticks out. It is such an interesting detail. It is so cool. And then the way that she holds that magnum as well. It is absolutely adorable. As far as content go, I'm just like in the middle, in the mid game phase, because there are 87 levels, and I'm just at 51 right now, so I'm at the mid level. And I would say the content so far, I'm gonna say it's pretty chill, because let's say for example, Grand Assault, it is the equivalent of PPC and PGR, but it's on more like a seasonal thing, because as you guys can see here, there's like an access period that you can only do. So here is gonna be April 22nd all the way to April 29th. So it's just like a week, and then they do this like once every patch, right? Is it only one time every patch?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say patch really, because you know how fast each patch goes every once.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it pretty much rotates like after a couple weeks. So we got Grand Assault now, so then it'll be Total Assault like one time, and then after that it'll be like the drill training. The PvP type thing resets once in a long time. I can't remember the last time.
Yeah, really long.
Yeah, last time it reset was like last year.
Dude, damn. But yeah, Grand Assault works kind of like PPC and PGR. Instead, it just runs on more like a seasonal thing, which is fair, I guess. But what makes it better for me personally is that you get the option to sweep it. So you can clear it anytime that you want, and then you can clear it, and then you can sweep it, and then you would get 100% of the higher score that you got. It makes it
Unlike the
so
eighty
much better.
percent of
Yeah, like,
yeah.
like what is it? What is even the point of doing that anyway? Like, why would I want to sweep if I'm losing out on 20%,
And
20% of
that's
my
on the
score?
lower levels too, for no reason.
Like, no reason, bro. It just makes no sense. So it makes
Like
the
it makes
game
sense if it
very
was on the
casual.
higher levels of PPC, but if
And
you're doing it
also,
on the lower levels, it literally makes no sense. It's supposed to save you time, not be
mhm,
a negative to you. So the people who wants to grind top 1%, top 10%, they have to do it manually each time in
what's even
PPC.
better? What's even better in Blue Archive is that you actually get to use your friends' characters to bring into the ranking mode. It, oh my god, it helps so much because normally I shouldn't be able to clear the stage, at least not easily, because as you guys can see here, it is saying recommended level 50, right? I'm at level 51 and I'm still struggling hard as hell. So the fact that they gave you the option to use your friends, the fact that they gave you the option to use your friends or your clan or your clubs, yeah, or your guilds, your
Yeah,
guild mates characters, it saves so much time, bro.
so much
So
time,
every
so
day
much
for me,
stress, so much grind, and it
so
helps
every day for
everyone out.
me, you just log in, you press the sweep button, and then you're done with it. So it helps a lot for casual players like me.
That's the thing I really like about the game. It respects your time, super casual.
Mm,
In terms of pulling, it's very fun, I guess. You do get a crap ton of pulls. Like Volume F alone, you get like what 100 pulls just from completing all that story. So imagine like each chapter, the
yeah,
amount of
quite
pulls
a
you get.
lot. Like
You get at least a
after I
10 pull
finish
per chapter.
100, like when you finish all of the stories, you should have more than like 400 pulls. Not gonna lie,
Yeah, easily.
because
And that's not including missions by itself.
yeah, that's not
That's just
even like
reading the
including
actual
beginners
plot.
missions. What emulator are you guys using? Right now, I'm
Moo
using Moo. I've already
BlueStacks
tried.
is so dog shit recently.
Yeah, BlueStacks is actually ass, bro.
It's crazy the downfall BlueStacks had. Because I was seeing Blanc streaming Blue Archive in my server real quick. So I was like, Ayo, why is there a massive ad on the left side of BlueStacks? I was like, click it out. He
These
said,
guys,
this shit
they
is
broke.
permanent.
Yeah, bro. Wait, you guys have Plana? It means you already finished the final story? Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Yes, sir. We had to read it, bro. We
Bro,
had to read it.
like I said, I was obsessed with the game. So when I saw just how peak the story is, it just kept me going, bro. I didn't want to stop. It just kept me going. Like I gotta continue. Like I need to know what happened. I need to know what happened. Will they save the day or like what?
Did they
Like
say the
it
day
keeps you
Sensei
very
pulling?
engaged.
I was like, okay,
Hmm.
bro. On the ship, this is my loadout. If I was hypothetically Sensei, okay, I'd pull up with I'd get Hina just for what was it tactical strategies and also being like our big gun to help us in the situation. I'd get all the smart people. I get Kayako, I get Ako, get Hamari, which they did, but I would have gotten Neru too, just to help us out, just in case we get jumped on the actual like spacecraft thingy. Oh, I was so engaged every day. I woke up, Blue Archive story. Gotta read it. Read. I was like,
Real,
okay.
bro.
That part right there, that was teased like back in Volume 2. All this other stuff, all tied together so nicely,
Yeah.
and also created new threads for later on. It's as if they planned everything out like so far ahead. It's crazy, like the foreshadowing.
Older levels of foreshadowing. Okay. Like look at this guys. Bro, tell me you wouldn't fold.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Bro, tell me that you guys wouldn't fold. Tell me that you guys wouldn't fold. And not only that, they also gave you the option to. Oh my god, bro. Peak archive right here. PGR could never. PGR could never, bro. Look at this. Look at this. This is why Blue Archive is the best gacha game in
And
history.
it's the peak. And also we got the Momo Talk stories. So that's how we get the recollection lobbies. And then the stories there either adds on to the actual either adds on to the plot by like more context, for example Mika, so the after consequences of her actions in
Yeah.
Eden Treaty. Or it can just be a whole new thing just to like characterize them more and just to
Yep.
understand them better.
The Momo Talk is just basically interlude in PGR, but a whole lot better
And
because
more
it's just not
interactive.
you. So like, as you guys can see here, in PGR it would be like pressing into a button and then you would go into a cutscene, right? But in Blue Archive, it starts. The interface looks like a chat box, right? So as you guys can see here, there's like chat, like messages between the characters and then your character as well. See, there's back and forth, so there's a little bit more personality, personality to the concept of the interlude system.
Yeah.
So everything would build up slowly, and then you would get to read, and then you would get to their relationship story. See, so it does a lot better in making the system feel realistic because it actually makes you feel like you are interacting with the students.
And another thing I'd say that even complemented more is the fact that Sensei, us, the insert, is so well done compared to these other games. There's not once where I've been like, oh yeah, that MC insert, that's me for real. Aether from Genshin Impact, that's me for real. Never. Or what was it? Commander in PGR. Commander, like he's a badass sometimes, and then half the time he'd be a Mary Sue, where we have to save him all the time. Yeah.
The MC in this game is just bro.
He's too much of a
so
Chad.
real.
He's too much
Bro,
of a Chad.
they're so
I'm like, yo, I want to be like him.
real, bro. There's that one specific moment in the game, in the story. I'm not gonna spoil it, but when you read it, it's like a culmination of previous events, right? He starts saying these lines, and then it's like referencing past events in the story, and then you take a look at it, and then you realize the significance of what he is saying. And when you realize it, it's just, oh my god, he is the MC is actually him, bro. He is actually him. He is so well written, bro. Used to get Kobana and Plana mixed up. Yeah, they look pretty similar.
Lana is adorable, and she also comes true when you need her. Especially this latest chapter in JP. It's crazy.
Also, the writing in this game sometimes is fucking hilarious. Like, for example, wait, let me get this one line from this character. It's this line. Bro, like, can you please focus? Normally, in every other game, they would drop it at that. Can you please focus and then say something else? But then in this game, now they don't do it like that. She says, "Can you please Can you please focus?" No, not on me. On the work. Oh my god, the MC is actually him, bro. This dude is so smooth.
And the thing is, back then, we had some issues with the localizers trying to like censor our stuff in Blue Archive. So,
damn.
You know, the devs are based, so they're like, we're not going to stand for that. So they got rid of all
Yes,
that
sir.
people, and now we actually get the full tease, the full context. You know, actual fan service was the good type. Yeah,
Actually based.
I really like
This is why they
how
were.
Nexon handles the community. Like you got the
They are the
CEO
only.
himself on his knees to Amari. Multiple pictures. He's on his
That's
hands and
what,
knees to Mari right into her.
bro. They were cooking, bro. That's why they were dropping those feet washing ASMR tracks, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. So if you guys don't know, let me find the character that I'm referring to. So this character, right, Himari, she shit. I can view her full model, but basically
I'll show her
she's in a
LCD
wheelchair,
on
right?
my screen.
hmm
Yeah, she's in a wheelchair.
So
Uh,
basically, this is Himari. She is in a wheelchair, right? And the devs, I don't know what they were doing, but they cooked, bro. They basically dropped an ASMR track where the premise of the story, where the premise of the track was that you were washing her feet. That's it. You were washing her feet. That is literally the premise of the ASMR track. Imagine how insane you must be as a dev to be thinking of that, bro.
I like the dev interview so much because it's like, okay, Hiyori, right? Her recollection lobby
Mm-hmm.
is her pulling her shirt up for you to inspect her
Yeah,
belly.
yeah.
So the
Here,
designers were
Hiyori.
like, okay, I got this requested. Is this correct? I was like, yeah, this is correct. I'm
This
like,
is
oh
not gonna
damn,
get me put on a watch list, right? You
yeah,
guys sure? I'm
yeah.
good. You guys sure? Right? Okay, okay. Just making sure, bro.
Just making sure, making sure. Same thing with me. It was like, okay, we're trying to make her stealthy, right? So we'll put her in a box at first. Or like, box is kind of
Hmm.
played out. Solid Snake exists, all that. Let's put her in a trash bin. Like, yeah. Oh, this might be the first character ever where they're in trash.
Also, for Miyu as well, this is the character that we are referring to. So she likes to hide in the trash, right? It's quirky. Character wise, it's quirky. What I like is that they also incorporate it into the story as well. Like there, but I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's basically there's this one part in the story where she actually uses that to her advantage. Basically, she is so stealthy that even the top student of her school couldn't even detect her.
Yeah, SRT.
That's what I like so much about the game is that they don't create these quirky characteristics just for the sake of being quirky. They actually know how to use it. They actually know how to use it in the story as well, incorporate it into the characters themselves. Like they make it so that the characters know that they are like this. Like I'm shy and I'm easy to be forgotten by everyone around me, right? So how am I gonna use that to my advantage? All right, I'm gonna use it to sneak up on one of my school's best student and beat them. That is so crazy, bro.
As you said, yeah, that's one of the characteristics I really, really love. Because, okay, I'm gonna say the mint picking game, they really like their cookie cutter basic characteristics that add no value to the character. In fact, it subtracts from the character most times when I see it.
Mm.
Especially Kokomi. If y'all played Kokomi back when the story dropped, I was like, okay, I'm thinking she's supposed to be a war general, tactical, all that. But honestly, any dumbass could have seen the plot, the plan that was happening with the Fatui. I was like, okay, now you just subtracted all the stuff that you kind of hyped her up from to be from the actual character. Zero story presence as well, even though she's supposed to be a major character too. And then also she got the whole I'm a sleepy girl, I have low energy type thing once in a while.
Oh
I
my
gotta get
god,
my
I'm
gamer
so
juices
different.
off. I'm so
I'm so
quirky.
different. I'm so quirky. Ooh, oh my
Ooh,
god, bro.
spend money
Like,
on me.
oh my god, Jesus.
Yeah. Many other games do it too where shit, Demon Slayer, bro. Cookie cutter characters. Even though I say they present it a lot better in a way, even though it's really like average the whole story. But yeah.
What else do we
Mm.
have?
What else do we have? Let's see. We also have like all the mini stories, group stories. I haven't gotten around to it yet. Also, every single event story is still playable to the game in the game. It doesn't leave.
Oh
the game.
yeah. That's good.
What I really like.
Yeah. Like here.
You play as replay event stories.
Event recap. Yep. So that's the section where you can just go in and replay the story. And not only do you get to replay the story, they actually encourage you to do it. Because when you clear it, you're gonna get these rewards.
Yeah.
Which are these things that you trade for character shards. So it's just not there for the sake of being there. It is also encouraging to read it or like try it out as well. So I like that a lot.
And it's also it complements the main story too. For example, it's not going to be detrimental if you haven't read any of it at all. But if you've read it, it also adds like, you know, an extra layer. It's similar to how Marvel back in Phase 4, Phase 3, Phase 2, Phase 1 was doing. You didn't have to watch every single movie of Marvel to like understand Endgame or Avengers type thing. But if you watch every single one, you're like, oh, okay, I understand that funny reference there. I understand this. I understand that. For example, Volume F, when the first few chapters, Whack-A-Mole pulls up in one of the story scenes. So if you didn't read the actual event Whack-A-Mole was in, it'd have been like, okay, I know Whack-A-Mole, she's a criminal type thing. She's cool, cute, but I wouldn't understand the actual contents or like how she really, really, really loves Sensei and stuff like that. Or her own characterization in general.
If the devs made a perfume and they called it Mari scent, sweat scent, okay. I would be pre-ordering a whole pallet of it.
They really could sell bathwater and make like a mill.
Yes, sir, bro. At first, I didn't understand people buying bathwater from Beldaphine, but when I look at Mari, damn, maybe they were cooking. They were cooking. Yup.
The new class up too. Like I seen some fan art. I need that scent, bro. I need that scent.
Yo, we got those VR in the making, right? The ones that you can actually smell the game. I need those to come quick, bro.
In fact, I need to smell Mari. It costs like a grand plus.
Grand, damn, that shit is cheap, bro. That shit is cheap.
Anything for Mari, bro.
Anything, bro. Anything. Need to. Those YouTube checks are about to be coming in clutch.
Well, we gotta take on any type of sponsorship now. We can't be denying them.
Yo, they did. Someone is saying they did make perfume based on Kazusa and Nonomi.
When?
Yo,
that's crazy. Hold on.
I need them to lock in. Search it up real quick. I need them to lock in and make one for Mari and name it her sweat. That's it. That's all I need. Mari's gym sweat. I need, bro. Actually, they could sell a wet towel as well. I want Mari Holy Ma. I want Mari Holy Water. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We speak in the same language now.
Wait, I can't find it. Kazusa perfume.
I find it also interesting as well was that the devs themselves also had faith in the game as well. Because even though this is a Korean game, normally you would think that the game is going to be released in Korea and then followed by Japanese first, right? But nah, they instead chose to release the game in the JP server first, and then followed it with the Korean server and then the global servers, and after that. And they made a right choice because this game absolutely blew up.
Especially, there was that one period. If any of you guys were on Twitter and you followed artists in like the anime sector, you're gonna see Bunny Karen, Bunny Asuna, Bunny Toki every single day on your feed for the last like a month. It's crazy. Every time you open Twitter, Bunny Kazusa, Bunny everyone, Bunny Karen, Bunny Azusa, Bunny all these people. Well, not Azusa, Neru, Bunny Neru, or who else?
Motion
Kisaki,
Archive.
Kisaki as well. Motion
Motion
Archive.
Archive.
There's also the
Even-
little quirky GIF, I guess, recently with Arona. Like you see the motion it was producing that these Guilty Gear fans decided to, I guess, recreate it, but it was kind of terrible. I'm not gonna lie, it was really terrible. So they're getting some heat for that. But yeah, you can see the motion Blue Archive has, especially in memes or the culture in general.
It was announced in the latest live stream. You mean the perfumes?
Oh, and latest?
How much does it cost?
Blue Archive perfume.
If they dropped one for Mari, I don't care if it's a band or like 10 bands. I'm dropping my credit card on it, bro. She already got me folded when I was only 2 weeks in, bro. She already got me folded, even though I was only 2 weeks in. I'm going bankrupt for her perfume, if I must.
Okay, perfume. Let's see. See, I'm not sure if these are official or not. Because I see a Masona Mika one. And a Yuka one. I see Kasaki, so I can definitely tell it's not official.
What do you like so much about her, Mari? I don't know. She is just absolutely so adorable, bro. Just absolutely precious. Apart from her, I also like. Apart from her, I also like Misaki as well. She just fits my vibe. Misaki is just like literally me, bro. Literally me, for real, for real. And then you also got Haruka as well. I fucking love Haruka. She is just so fucking pathetic. It's like comical, bro. So she's so pathetic that it actually becomes comical. Like you have to, you must protect at all costs. She's kind of fucking psychotic and insane sometimes, but must protect.
That's a bit of her
She's just
charm, yeah.
She's just a little bit misunderstood. She likes to blow up buildings and cause 9/11 levels of catastrophe, but it's all good. It's all good. I can fix her. I can fix her.
Yeah, you can fix her. Like, okay, you blow up a building, you can build that back up. Like, you know, it's just a bit of resources. Like, nobody got hurt.
It's okay.
All that.
I can pull out my card. I can pull out my adult card and pay for it. You guys don't need to worry about that.
Exactly. Like, if you really think about it, if you blow up a building, okay, this is crazy. If you blow up a building, if you, in retrospective, how would that change the world really? Too much.
Especially in the world of Blue Archive, because this guy is saying it's a normal day in Kivotos.
Yeah, like
just like normal day. Yeah. Just
you can
normally
see it
occurrences.
even more in chapter 4 with Fox Squad, where I'm not gonna spoil too much, but you can see like the daily. Well, you can see like what type of roles Rin had to like control the city, pretty much. Like, okay, somebody hijacked the train casually today with a bunch of explosive arms and stuff like that. Or events like Trip Trap Train.
It would be weirder. It would be weirder if you didn't see something happening like that every day in Kivotos.
Exactly. Like the crime rate may be very high, but it's like the good crime rate. Nobody's getting actually hurt, hopefully. But yeah, it's just a minor inconvenience. Store blows up. Yep, gonna fix that by like 2 days. 2 days max. Also, we got the corporations they can help us too. We got Kaiser Corp, even though they're low-key kind of evil, but not really evil.
I already finished all of the story. Like, I instantly logged into the story after the first week of playing. That's how good it is. I got like kind of like a little bit hard stuck at this third chapter because there's this one note where you actually have to use your team to fight, and it's actually kind of hard. So I kind of got soft locked on it for like 2 weeks, but then I slowly built up my teams, and then I was able to clear everything. But yeah, I cleared everything, pretty much the entire story of the game so far, in around my first 2 months of playing. What do they usually announce for the anniversary stream? Is it gonna be like PGR?
It's like, okay, they announce content trailers, right? Then there's like a bunch of merch they drop, and a bunch of like just talking with the fans, I guess. Well, not live,
Gotcha.
but some feedback. Voice actors pull up. Yep, a lot of voice actor stuff.
I need the Mari Holy Water perfume, bro. I need them to drop that shit, bro. They already dropped an ASMR track where you literally wash on one of the girls' feet. I don't see why they cannot drop a perfume based on that, bro. I actually I can guarantee you they're gonna drop a perfume and name it Himari's feet.
Yeah,
I can very easily see them doing that.
And the thing is, they're gonna outsell all these people, all these other games. Simply.
They're gonna outsell PGR's annual income.
They actually do that.
They're gonna outsell PGR's last year annual income report.
Bro, who's ASMR was it that is who outsold that? It was either I don't think it's Hina.
Dewy perfume, yes sir. I need to smell her so bad.
It might be Yuka. I think it might be Yuka or Himari, one of them.
Yuka ASMR. That's the one that actually sold the most. Check on DL
let me
site.
check. Yeah, let me go on DL site. Actually, let me not stream the screen first.
Yeah.
I want to see just because DL site is wild from what I heard or what I've seen. Yeah. Yep, a bunch of AI generated content I see. Let me get to the official.
Yuka is, interestingly enough, Yuka, at first when I was introduced to her, I thought that she was gonna like be one of those like basic throwaway characters that you see at the start of the game, but no, she actually does play a pretty important role in the entire story and the events and stuff like that. And her character, her personality actually stands up. That's largely the reason why they also made an ASMR track for her. And how
I see. So
how they made so many memes surrounding her.
Hina sold 63,000. I think Hina's the most sold. 63,000. Second most sold is Kayako, and then third is Himari. And then Ui is just like right behind her. Oh no, actually Yuka's the most sold. 75k. Okay, Yuka, Hina, then Kayako, Himari.
Okay, how much is one buy? How much is one track for Hina?
One track,
for example,
is $8.51. All of them are $8.51. So
all of them are $8. So if we time it by how many sales for Hina's tracks?
63k. Let's say 63.5. Yeah.
So $8 times 65k. Let's round it down for easy.
That's 550k.
500 ban. If we eliminate tax and stuff like that, it should be right around 490k.
Yeah.
So, bro, that is just from one character ASMR track alone. That is crazy, bro.
Second most highest selling one. If we're going for Yuka, that's 75k people who bought it.
Insane.
75. So that's around like 640k. They could have just made alpha of Yuka alone.
Insane motion, bro. Okay, the stream is gonna be starting. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let's pop into the stream real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, finish clearing my dailies. Alright.
Oh, they already started.
They already started?
Yeah.
Live stream here from Kivotos Live. As always, it is going to be
we locked it.
favorite
Okay.
senseis, or I hope
Yeah.
it is. Myself, William Cho, and
Hey, William. And I'm G Clef. We're back
we're back.
after 5 months, 5 month and a half.
Yeah, a little
actually.
bit over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we are back as well as Lena and Dongmin,
Of course, yep.
Korean MCs, and we are back and
Here to guide us through, of course, all the new updates coming through. It's always nice to be back after this long of a break.
I actually didn't think it was a long of a break because I had so much fun during the April Fools, and there were so many events in the middle. Didn't even know the time flies by so fast. It almost felt like 2024 just started.
Yeah, actually.
Days ago, right?
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because I felt the same way as well. Because 2024, it feels like we're just getting into the flow of things.
Yes.
But look at this; it's already time for another kind of half-year anniversary Kivotos Live, and of course, every time we return, it's always exciting because we know generally what to look forward to.
And we do have an idea, very likely. And I'm sure senseis are all looking forward to what's going to be the reveal, what are going to be the updates, what are going to be the future events. They will all come.
The
very
guy
soon.
who
And I'm
who
sure,
acknowledged
you know,
the whoa
Probably most
emoji.
senseis waiting for a little bit more
Exactly.
sprinkled in at the end as well. But just as always, we will be here to guide you through, and we will be translating all
He's
the
the
parts that we
singularity.
need to when we come through. But we'll follow the lead from Lena and
He's a
Dongmin,
canon-
two MCs
canon
on
event.
the Korean stream.
And the official
And
account
I
saying,
think,
"Oh, whoa,
you know,
doing
quite a bit
RT
going.
stream."
Yeah,
Insane.
make sure to keep everything up.
Doing the
for
community
you, translated
manager
live,
stream,
especially
yeah.
when we have the Yongha PD, very likely, of
Sure,
course,
yeah,
on
yeah,
stage. We will have that translation.
Yeah, we've got to have the guests here from the dev team, I'm sure. And I would hope that the dev commentary videos, I feel like a lot of senseis love hearing the behind-the-scenes work as well. So that's something to look forward to as well.
And MC Lena saying we're going to reveal all the events coming up real soon.
Okay, some
So
special
I don't know
stuff.
how many events because every time we have at least a couple, and maybe more than that. So maybe you want to look forward to those future events. I know we had a lot of events in Korea last year.
Yeah.
And actually, personally, I've been to a couple of those cafes.
Oh, okay. yeah.
And so many senseis. So many senseis lined up. Of course, they all clean up. Everywhere you go, it's super clean.
Oh, well, there you go. That's something to look forward to. Hopefully, there's more both in and out of the game that we can look forward to. But the Korean MCs are just hinting at a very special guest, a VIP today.
VIP.
So
Ooh.
I think this time things are going to be a little different. We're always upgrading here at
We have a
Kivotos
VIP
Live.
today?
Kivotos Live. All right. So it's not just the usual run-up show. So please stay with us throughout the 2.5 year anniversary special Kivotos Live. But first of all, we will be going with kind of the first greeting. Of course, that we have a special greeting to celebrate the 2.5 year.
I think we know who. Oh, okay. Do we have
Okay,
a...
yeah, I think it's going to be a special
Okay,
message.
Chivatos.
Kivotos Live.
Hana-chan.
아루나 선배, 선생님이 오셨어요. 안녕하세요, 선생님. 혹시 제 흥얼거림을 들으신 건가요? 정말요? 선생님이 잘 들어주셨다고 하니 너무 기쁜 것 같아요. 그럼 정식으로 다시 인사드려야겠죠? 불안할장 준비되었나요? 그럼 선생님, 키보토스 라이브에 어서 오세요. 그러고 보니 푸라나짱, 요즘 다들 너무 조용해졌다는 느낌이 들지 않나요? 그전에는 분명 선생님을 볼 때에는 양손에 햄버거를 잔뜩 들고 돌아오거나 아니면 커피나 베이글을 잔뜩 들고 행복한 표정으로 찾아오셨었잖아요. 인정. 선생님은 언제나 맛있는 먹거리를 찾아 들고 오곤 했습니다. 그러고 보니 선생님, 요즘에는 맛있는 걸 많이 사지 않으셨던 것
Your treat is me.
그렇죠? 그래서 짜잔! 오늘은 아로나가 편의점에서 맛있다고 하는 것들을 몇 개 사와봤어요. 헤이, 선생님도 기대되시죠? 이건 편의점에서 파는 빵이고 이건 도시락이라는 건데 정말 맛있어 보이지 않나요? 와! 그리고 그것도 사왔어요, 푸라나짱! 어떤 걸 말하는 건가요, 아로나 선배? 바로 딸기 우유예요. 푸라나짱이랑 같이 먹고 싶어서 이번에는 빵도 도시락도 우유도 전부 2개씩 사왔다고요. 인정. 저도 아로나 선배와 함께 먹으면 즐거울 것 같다고 생각합니다. 하지만 선생님을 서포트해야 하는 메인 OS이기 때문에 저희 둘만 먹을 수는 없다고 생각합니다. 선생님이 편의점에 간다면 빵, 도시락, 우유 중에 어떤 걸 드시고 싶으세요? 선생님이 말씀 주시면 저희가 지금 사오는 게 맞을 것 같다고 생각합니다.
Bentos are peak value.
그렇다면 그거가 되겠네요, 아로나 선배. 선생님은 한꺼번에 잔뜩 먹을 걸 사오시니까 빵도 도시락도 둘 다 잔뜩 사오면 될 것 같아요. 선생님, 그럼 아로나 선배와 함께 빵과 도시락을 잔뜩 사서 돌아오겠습니다. 그럼 선생님, 여기서 꼭 기다려주세요. 선생님, 곧 돌아오겠습니다.
There we have it. We opened the Koto Live with, of course, as always, Arona and Plana.
I thought, okay, certainly they are the VIPs.
I mean, very special.
Very
for sure.
special guests all the time now, especially even better. It's not just Aruna nowadays. It's with Plana.
Yep.
And I wonder what you would actually choose, Sensei's
Oh, the
Global
bread,
Sensei, the
bento
bread
or
or the
milk?
bento
Or the
strawberry
milk.
I would choose strawberry milk overall.
Yeah,
of
you
all
would
of
choose
them.
strawberry milk?
Because I didn't really get to exactly see what menus are in the bentos.
Oh, so you don't want to take the risk?
No, not exactly.
Oh, listen, I think if it was Arona and Plana bringing the bento, I'd be fine with whatever bento.
All right.
Yeah?
I know what you're
Look
trying
at
to
you.
do here.
Look at you.
I know what you're trying to do here.
Look at
Of
you,
course,
Gleb.
I will take anything.
Wow, he would dare to deny the special gift brought over by
I would
Arona and Plana.
never.
That would be ridiculous. But yeah, let us know in the chat. Of course, we do have the chat open, so we'll be keeping an eye on it. What would you like from the convenience store if Arona and Plana are bringing over the treats? Bread, bento, or strawberry
Especially
milk?
if they are
They said
expired.
they'll know yet to say.
Nah, we're not
That
the
actually happened. Let's see if we'll get anything.
we're not the the buddy
Rabbit
squad.
squad.
The Rabbit Squad, yeah.
Videos like these.
Yes.
You just had the
Getting it from
strawberry
Sora.
milk complex.
Even though realistically they could have just worked
few weeks ago.
a 9 to
If you
5 for
haven't
like a
seen
little
it, make
bit,
sure to go watch
but it would
it.
compromise on their SRT
Go
values.
check it out. Actually, go check it out right now. You can have both windows open, right? You can follow along. And of course,
It's on the same YouTube. So
there you go. Yeah, you'll be able to find that.
I'd probably
pretty
get
easily.
the
Now, we caught a glimpse
strawberry
of it
milk.
earlier on stage, but of course we do have one of our favorite guests already
yes.
here.
He has to be here. The
The
one and
Look at the
only, we have
official
Yoga
live
PD.
Look at the
He's
official
back.
live comments already. I love this
All right, now,
community.
it does look like
Bruh.
he's here alone, but of course,
Oh, I need to see that.
studio
How do I
executive
pull it up
PD,
while being in
Yoga
full
PD,
screen?
If you've been following along with Blue Archive and
Oh,
every
chat
part
is
of the
disabled for this
broadcast,
stream.
then of
No.
course a very, very
Oh yeah.
Even though it's disabled, bro. Even though it's disabled, I can already feel the energy, bro.
But he'll make sure to focus
You
on
can
the
actually see it on the
broadcast.
side. It's just
Man, look at the stage. It's pink all over.
yeah, you
Very
can see the
glossy,
live chat on the
very
side,
time in
but you have
Korea.
to not be full screen.
Now, we are seeing that there is an empty seat next to Yonga PD, and he
I have a
says
crush on the host girl. Somebody said in the chat.
going to
Why, bruh?
special guest,
The man himself, God himself. Okay, so he's the main man.
Well, we've thought about these options, but there is
The
a
myth,
very special
the
guest
legend.
for today. So so it's not
The one and only.
Hyping it up a little too much.
It's not just Arona and Prana.
Okay.
I mean, but if Yonga PD is hyping up, he usually
The
delivers,
man-
right? He usually delivers
He
on his
always
promise.
The man who came up with
always
watching a student's
And
feed
full faith.
as an ASMR
All
track.
right, something to look forward to. Maybe we will have a bit more. to look
Actually
forward to,
insane.
next to
Bro
Yonga
is unhinged.
because that desk is a little.
He
large
cooking
for
though.
one
He
person.
cooking though. I ain't complaining.
Well, he's a main PD, so I think.
Why is everyone
Oh,
crying?
space that he wants.
I'm fine with that.
Because this is such
But
a
we'll
happy
see what
moment,
else
bro.
is
That's why
coming up.
everyone's
Of
crying.
course,
If
there
you know,
are
you
other
know.
Messages that we'll be looking forward to as well, and there will be special messages, and again, the dev commentary, things like that coming up.
And I'm sure, and as we might just have some
Ooh.
new students
Oh yeah,
coming into Blue Archive.
okay. A new student is here to congratulate us, and here are their greetings.
Hikyo!
当番の仕事を手伝いに来たんだけど、相変わらず忙しそうだね。まあいいよ。それじゃ、これから作戦参謀としての力を見せてあげる。こんにちは。グローバル版の先生方、桐生桔梗役を務めております小松美香子です。はい、やっぱり桔梗の魅力といえば、普段こう冷静に
What do you think is the charm of a student?
そうです
I can already tell what this community is gonna answer.
そういうのを求めて
I love you see the comments.
キュンとくる部分で個人的には桔梗ちゃんのまず見た目の、衣装とかちょっと猫っぽいところの
Humidity. Kenny.
それがまさしく彼女の
Crazy.
性格の部分と一致していて、もう私の中ではすごくドンピシャで彼女のストライクに好きな部分でもあるんですよね。なので演じる時も結構こうしっとり、冷静な部分もありながらちょっと先生に対する愛情を求める時はちょっとだけなんていうんですかね、照れるというか少しそこのギャップをつけるように演じておりますので、そこもなんか彼女の魅力に加わっていたら嬉しいなと思います。はい、ついに百花繚乱がグローバル版でも公開ということで、もう多くの方々に桔梗ちゃんを愛してもらえるんだなと思うと本当に嬉しいです。私もですね、これからも桔梗ちゃんの魅力をたくさん引き出せるように頑張って演じていきたいなと思いますので、本当にこれからもどうぞ桔梗ちゃんのことをたくさん愛して、そして小松美香子ともどもどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。頑張ります。今日はこのくらいかな。先生、たまに間抜けな顔をしてもやっぱりシャーレで働く姿は誠実だね。見直した。そんなあんただから私も。
Question mark?
なんでもない。それじゃこれからもよろしくね、先生。
There we have it, the special message, the congratulating greetings from Kikyo.
From Kikyo. Thank you, Komatsu Mikako, for the greetings. And Kikyo, wow, I love her haircut and how the ears just falling together.
Yeah, the style. Yeah.
She's got the style, and the voice actor, she's actually energetic, but the character is not. It's like a sudden shift.
Yeah, I think that's really cool how a lot of these voice actors and actresses will try to make sure that they embody the character a little bit.
100%.
We've got that kind of like cool, cold-looking style here from Kikyo, and it comes across really well in the voice.
Yeah, it certainly does, and I loved all the sentences that she was providing in that video. Oh, maybe.
Introducing Kikyo. Has two tails.
Yeah, two tails.
That's Yonga PD with that. emphasizing the characteristics here.
As Some senseis might know that I hear that Kikyo might be a really good character.
Oh yeah, there's
Really good
rumblings.
student coming soon, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I think we saw it right away. A lot of senseis getting excited right as the greeting popped up here. So obviously Kikyo, one of the students to be looking forward to in the upcoming days.
Yes, certainly do. As the appeal was certainly there, I think. The characteristics, I think, with the later news, I'm pretty sure you will get to see her again. As also might get some chances to actually know when she's actually going to come up, like the real date coming soon.
Yeah, of course. Now the Korean MCs continue to talk about just
Hello,
kind of the
BY
charm
Mod.
of Kikyo, right? The ears, we already talked about it. You know, the style and the voice acting as well. But of course, we did basically have Kikyo telling us that they're looking forward to joining all of our senseis globally now. So that's something to be looking forward to as well.
It's also really interesting and fun to watch all the time from the voice actors actually having separate message for the Korean audience to the global audience. It's always appreciative.
Oh, and now looks like we're gonna jump right on to the next topic.
Hear the right word.
Yeah, everyone's been talking about a collaboration. A
Collaboration.
collaboration coming up. So Yonghwa PD? Okay, so obviously the stage and everything, that's something we'll talk about later, all the decor today. But there is a collaboration that he wants to talk about, right? And they're bringing in some students from another world into Blue Archive.
Oh.
Let's check it out.
学園都市に似てると感じることがあるんだよね。ここ時和大中学2年美坂のこと後で後悔するんじゃないわよ。ここは終わり。次作川中学1年佐天瑠衣子です。させない。やい来ると思った。あくまでお手伝いだししょうがないんだから無駄なことをするのね。
That's right. The
That's
senseis
right.
have been waiting for it. It is Railgun time. It's the collaboration with Railgun T, and we just saw in that PV 3 students, it looks like, joining us in Blue Archive.
A lot of students joining in, man. We waited a long time for this collaboration.
Yeah, so let's hear a little bit from Yonghwa PD. So generally, you know, it's not always easy to bring in some new students from other worlds, but they really wanted to see how it would work to bring in students from Railgun T.
Oh, so it's being updated real soon in just a few days, actually April 30th.
Okay, all right. So I think we'll jump into the details here in a little bit.
Yeah, that's
but
surprisingly
I think
soon,
people have
like
been waiting
only
for
4 days
this
from now.
for a long
Yeah.
time. And
I guess more time for me to save for another character, Kikyo.
PD just talking about. All right, there's you guys can really look forward.
This event will
to
also
what
be rerunning
events
in
that these
the
students
JP
will now be
version
experiencing in Blue
at some
Archive.
stage, since it's confirmed.
As the
It's not going to be like the Hatsune and Miku one, where it's just gone forever.
And of course, after being rescued, we'll be getting to meet the sensei, and they will be going through some troubles and problems. They will be solving that out throughout the episode.
Yeah.
And it seems like that will be the story that we'll find out real soon.
Yeah, so they'll have to solve their own kind of operations here, so that's something to look forward to as well. How does that all work out, right? I mean, it can't be that easy to bring in like existing students from other worlds into Blue Archive and making that work. But it looks like we're gonna talk about the details here of each student here. So Yonghwa PD introducing our first student,
Oh.
Misaka Mikoto, a second year from the Tokyo Adai Middle School. And
And
just
yeah, talking about the fashion, Misaka Mikoto.
yeah, a little bit retro there. And of course, we saw it in the PV, the Railgun.
Mm-hmm.
Is able to use the Railgun.
It's not just about the gun action, it's actually the railgun. So I wonder how strong she will be in game, because I'm sure there are a lot of senseis who beat all the missions already.
Sorry about that.
And okay, Young PD almost told us maybe a little extra secret, but also just talking about, of course, Mikoto also knows how to deal elemental or deal with the electricity elemental, so able to not just use guns.
So there's a bit of power up.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay,
there's
so
something more to look forward to that's not just the standard weapon.
Oh man, it's Young PD again delivering the hype.
Yeah, something to look
Just
forward
enough
to.
of a spoiler for us.
Okay. Also explained that Mikoto
Give me 1
will
second.
be a heavy armor piercing attack type striker as well. So we know what type of student we'll be looking forward to.
Okay, I'm
So
already.
that's just the first unit.
And we also have 2 more students.
Oh, but Lena wants to ask about how more.
The skills?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So they really focused on making sure the animations in the battle, when it comes to like the lightning, the electricity, the
Yes,
railgun.
when you use the X, when you
Yeah.
use the EX.
Yeah, the kind of the flashes of it that it really delivers. So I think the visuals are something you can look forward to.
I'm pretty sure they captured all the visual characteristics of the railgun. Oh,
Okay.
and explosion type. And a supporter.
Yeah, okay. So an explosive supporter. It's going to be Shoko Misaki. And now, okay. So they're able to, even in Blue Archive in battle, they'll be able to use their kind of special abilities, and it's going to be what they're calling the mental out. So it's going to be an AoE skill where it can cause a bit of a mental out debuff and then some AoE damage as well.
That must be really unique, something that I really cannot really find from the other students. And she's supposed to be a supporter.
For me, meta characters.
We'll see how this goes.
For me, meta is
Don't
character I
exactly know
want.
the cost
Real.
of that EX either.
Yeah, I mean,
Real.
it seems like there's also going to be maybe.
Honestly, with meta and Blue Archive, I just started getting into it. Right now, I'm pretty in a good spot.
Is something that we're going to be able to look forward to, and of course, we explained explosive.
I do usually pull for characters I really like. For example, I really like Kyukyo's design.
In my list of
When the new Kazus up comes up on Global, I need to get that.
There you
Definitely.
go. Much needed.
Yeah.
But we saw that there was
Also, Hina dress. Yes, Hina dress. On the anniversary.
We will have one more, not just Mikoto and Misaki. We will have one more. And I'm really excited to see, especially the cutscenes, as Yonga PD was explaining, that they put in a lot of effort to each character.
And of course, here we go, the last student. And you'll be able to acquire the student
Yeah, I
right
think
away.
when you go into the episode, I
Yeah.
think this is, I think Sata and Ruika will be the character that you can just receive for free.
Yeah, sounds like it. And they will be a special armor piercing type as well. So in the original material, Riko is one of the only ones that doesn't have the extra abilities, the special abilities. So that's something that they really wanted to express well in the game. Like, how did they overcome that and still have powerful enough abilities?
Oh, so it seems like Sata and Ruika actually has some damage and also a buffing effect. The thing is, William, I actually did not watch Railgun yet.
Me
It's
neither,
about
to be
time
very
for me.
honest. Yeah. I think
Ain't
it's
no
time.
way.
I think it's the first thing that I should do when I
We
go
gotta
home.
catch up. We gotta
I do have to
up.
catch up.
We'll have
Big
to
time.
make sure.
We'll
So
have-
that way we can judge, did Yonha PD and the team really do an accurate job,
I'm
right, of
pretty sure.
portraying these characters
Even before
here in
reading,
Blue Archive?
even before watching the anime, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you have full
captured it.
faith.
I do have full faith.
Okay, well, looks like we have another greeting. Let's take a look.
2度も風の工事ゆかり先生からのお呼び出しにゲームセンターから急いで参りましたのこんにちは、村上真夏です。風の工事ゆかり役を務めております。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。はい、ゆかりちゃんの魅力はですね、私はギャップなのかなって思っております。
実は今日もゆかりちゃんをちょっと意識してアイシャドウとかを赤くしたりしているんですが、赤いアイシャドウとか丸眉とかに現れている感じがあるように、ゆかりちゃんって結構お嬢様感だったりとか日本の古風な感じの雰囲気が一見あるんですけど、実は中身はすごい芯が強い女の子で、自分がしたいと思ったことにはもうちょっとつ猛進でなんか走っていく感じがギャップがあるかななんて思っております。他にもくしゃみをするところだったりとか、こうやってピースをするところだったりとか、歌っちゃうところだったりとか、そんなお茶目なところも可愛い魅力だなと思っております。グローバル版の先生方、
You don't like Toaru? That's fair, I guess. I tried getting into it during my teenagers year as well, but then I just dropped it.
Yeah, same. That was the same case for me. I kind of like watched like a good bit of it, and I kind of forgot. I think during that era, there was like quite a bunch of really good seasonals that was dropping at the same time.
おやつを一緒に食べたかったからなのですね。わかりました。それではみどもも失礼して。先生とおやつをいただくこのひととき。みども、今とっても幸せですの。
And that was a special message from Yukari.
Yukari. Oh, so full of energy again, and can't wait. I literally cannot wait what this is going to be holding. I mean, Hakiyaku, we know some of the students, but there will be new students coming soon, it seems like.
Sure. Has to be. So something to look forward to as well. But it was actually really nice to see that the VA also trying to embody the character when they're going in for this interview or for this message, right? With the fashion that they chose for that day, and also kind of a special message in Korean as well for the global fans.
Oh yes, that was a sentence.
Yeah, so we'll trying to really reach out to the global server here. So that's something to look forward to. But we've gotten the tidbits. We've got the students. It's time to jump into the Hyakuyaku, the meat of things with Hyakuyaku here. Okay. So Yonga PD is saying obviously there's going to be a new story, but a lot of new characters to look forward to as well. And he wants to lead with the PV so we can watch the video together.
Ooh. Ooh, I can. Ooh. Ooh,
I like this PV so much. I can feel the peak. I can feel the swings in the story all around.
There are a lot of new students in that.
Yeah, it looks
video.
like it. That PV giving us quick glimpses. So, talking about the Hyakuyaku episode coming up, it's going to be divided into two parts, and in the first part, it's going to be focused around Yukari.
Yeah, as you can see on the screen, like the flower which is the bloom, will be the first half release.
And that will be on May 14th, and it's going to be, meeting Yukari suddenly. It's self-proclaimed elite of the Hyakuyaku, and then we kind of follow Yukari. It seems to see
Some
what's
people were
really going
comparing
on
this
here.
volume
I think it fits
to
really well.
Volume
After-
3,
it's
Chapter
been some
3
time
levels
for
of good.
From the rabbits,
Damn.
I think
Yeah.
a lot of
In fact,
students
I
call
heard
it
a lot of
the
people saying it's
episode,
better.
opening up the new chapter right after Railgun. I think it's a perfect timing.
Peak
And
cinema drop
The
thing.
entire theme
Mhm.
of the Hyakuyaku run, it's just something else that I think they will always
Even the
grab
current
us
volume with the Hoshino stuff,
Just from the
they're already
series
saying
alone,
it's
very
way better
good
than like
vibe,
volume
last
3.
time, from
Shit,
the
it's on like volume F level.
But it's Yonga PD also saying that generally that.
And for those who read it, if you know, you know, 9/11 scene.
Festival, inside
And,
the game,
yeah.
Blue Archive.
coming back into like the volume tree foreshadowing.
Saying that Yukari is going to be very important as kind of the centered protagonist. So we'll take a look.
いなくなってしまった委員長の代わりにミドモにできることなればミドモが代表にブルーアーカイブ百花繚乱編第1章開幕ですわ
Oh, the missing president. It seems like we're missing a lot of people in Blue Archive.
Yeah.
One more missing person.
People are always missing. What's going on?
I don't actually know, but
Okay, so
oh, we're going straight in
okay.
to the second part.
Yeah, we're
of the
jumping
episode.
right into part 2.
축제에 간 순간에 이제 화조풍월부를 자처하는 어떤 또 소녀가 나타나서 여러 가지
Okay. So
경애, 배려와 믿음 그리고
hoping to find the missing Yukari in part 2. Oh, something's going
Ah,
on
so
between
Yukari
part 1
goes
and part
missing
2.
after the first part.
Yeah, okay.
소리가
So
펼쳐지기
Sensei and
때문에
Shizuko head out into the festival streets, and then you're confronted by another person this time, claiming to be a member of nature's beauty.
일본 서버에서는 이번 주에 업데이트된
Exciting. I can tell that they can't tell us too much about what's about to happen. Trying to keep it under the cover.
그게 5월 28 업데이트에는
So
바로
this
제공된다는
is
점.
going to be on May 28th.
When was the first
May
update? 14th, so
Yes,
2 weeks
2 weeks
after.
apart.
2 weeks after.
저희가
Yeah.
준비했으니까 즐겨주시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
So
I'm
these
excited for
are-
the new episodes.
Yeah, these are the things about the new episode that you can look forward to. Again, with the Hyakka-ryuran episode.
대사 같은 거 벌써 채팅창에서
And just from the video, you can just tell the students, especially the new students, they have so much characteristics.
Yes. Yeah, I think. I mean, every time new students are introduced, it's always hard to figure out. Like, okay, do you have a new favorite now? I mean, everyone's got their own charm, etc. I know the senseis are always looking forward to new students because they always deliver.
Yeah, they certainly do. They certainly do deliver. And especially with the new theme of Pink and the Cherry Blossom, I think they will grasp a lot of sensei's attention the upcoming update real soon.
Okay, well, yeah, we've talked a little bit about the stories that are going to be coming up, but we've heard that there's something more as well today. There
Oh,
always
not
has to be.
just Of
No.
course, with the upcoming updates, there has to be more. Well, maybe, are we talking events?
Oh no,
Events?
Yonga PD says we always have to have this part when it comes to Kivoto's Live.
Ah,
It's going to be the meat. It's the dev commentary video.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
프로듀서 박병리입니다. 그동안은 제가 생방송을 진행하면서 쭉 이 방송을 소개하고 시청하는 입장이었는데요. 이렇게 마침내 개발트리아 개발자 코멘터리 방송에 오게 되어 너무 기쁘네요. 그럼 이번 방송에 참석하신 개발자분들을 소개하겠습니다.
테크니컬 아트 디렉터 현승수입니다. 예전에 개발자 컨퍼런스에 나온 적은 있지만 이 자리에선 처음 인사드립니다. 저는 아트 전반에서 어떻게 만들 것인가를 담당하는 역할이라 평소에는 무대 뒤에 숨어 있는데 오늘은 이렇게 나오게 되었습니다. 바깥 공기가 좋네요.
안녕하세요. 캐릭터 원화 2팀의 팀장 파루루입니다. 캐릭터 원화 1팀과 함께 캐릭터 디자인, 일러스트, PV 등의 작업을 해오고 있습니다.
안녕하세요. 게임 디자인실 전투팀 팀장 안경섭입니다. 개발자 코멘터리에서는 처음 인사드리게 되었는데요. 전투팀은 블루아카이브의 모든 전투 시스템과 전투 컨텐츠를 기획하고 설계하는 팀입니다.
안녕하세요. 3D 캐릭터 모델링 팀 팀장 김성훈입니다. 저도 이번 개발자 코멘터리를 통해서 처음 인사드리게 되었는데요. 캐릭터 모델링 팀은 게임 안팎의 3D 캐릭터 관련 리소스를 제작하고 관리하는 팀입니다.
안녕하세요. 시나리오 팀에서 라이팅 업무를 맡고 있는 오현석입니다. 방송상으로는 지난 황윤대제 이후에 처음으로 인사를 드리게 되었네요. 바쁘신 다른 라이터분들을 대신해서 오늘은 시나리오 비하인드 및 여러 설정들을 소개해드리기 위해 이 자리에 참여하게 되었습니다.
역사와 전통에 따라서 우리 캐릭터 티셔츠를 입고 제가 와봤는데요. 어때? 잘 어울리나요?
잘 어울립니다. 너무 잘 어울리십니다.
부적스럽습니다. 그동안에는 제가 프로듀서의 포지션으로서 프로젝트를 운영하며 개발을 지켜와봤지만요. 여기서는 한 명의 선생님으로서 그동안 궁금한 것들을 가볍게 여쭤보려고 하니까요. 너무 부담 갖지는 마시고요.
부담 가지란 뜻이죠?
TAD님은 컨퍼런스에서 그리고 현성님은 저번 개발자 코멘터리 방송에서 참석하셨는데 경선님, 성우님, 이제 파루르님은 이번이 처음이시죠? 다들 감상이 어떠신가요?
이런 곳에 출연하는 게 처음이라 많이 긴장되지만 여기 안 계신 다른 원화가분들을 대신해서 잘 소개해 드릴 수 있도록 해보겠습니다.
스크린으로만 보다가 이렇게 직접 참여하게 되니 감회가 좀 새로운데요. 방송을 보고 계시는 선생님들께 많은 정보 전해드릴 수 있도록 하겠습니다.
언젠간 이 자리에 참석하게 될 거라고 생각했는데요. 처음 자리해 주신 분들이 계셔서 든든합니다. 달변가 여러분들 이야기에 제가 잘 껴보도록 하겠습니다.
그럼 본격적인 개발자 코멘터리를 시작하겠습니다. 먼저 최종편 이후 작년 12월에 업데이트된 메인 스토리 4편이죠. 4편부터 시작해야 할 것 같네요. 카르바노그의 토끼 2장 위원 레비츠인데요. 먼저 메인 스토리를 작성하신 현성님, 시나리오의 제작 의도나 방향성에 대해서 말씀해 주시겠어요?
카르바노그의 토끼는 전에 주영님께서 한번 말씀하셨듯이 블루 아카이브의 캐치프레이즈인 학원, 청춘, 밀리터리에서 밀리터리 파트를 보강하러 목적으로 쓰인 스토리입니다. 이제 1장을 통해서 선생님에 대한 경계를 풀고 일상감을 되찾은 레비소데가 본격적으로 갈등을 해결해 나가는 이야기인데요. SRT의 학생들은 처음 기획되었을 때부터 최강의 장비와 화력을 보유한 엘리트지만 그 힘이 남용되지 않도록 특별한 상황을 제외하고는 사용할 수 없도록 설계되었습니다. 뭐 멀리 갈 것도 없이 일단 학원부터가 없으니까요. 그래서 다른 그 기존 메인 스토리의 캐릭터들과는 다르게
Yes, I played
다른
Blue
방식으로
Archive.
성장의 차별화를 주려고 했습니다. 다른 학생들이 이제 갖지 못한 꿈을 향해서 상승하면서 성장을 한다면 SRT 소대는 엘리트로서의 자존심이나 명예, 허례허식 등을 내려놓는 하강의 방식으로 성장을 하고 있죠. 그리고 이 과정에서 나쁜 성장의 예로서 선배인 폭스 소대가 대척점에 있는데요. 이제 현실적인 어른을 답습하려는 폭스 소대와 작중에서 이상한 어른으로 묘사되는 선생님을 따르는 레비 소대의 모습을 극명하게 대비시키기 위해서 노력했습니다. 자세한 내용은 게임 내에서
Personally, honestly, I feel like the Fox's squad present in the story could have been a little bit further explored.
Yeah, they'd need a second part on it. Honestly, it wasn't really about Fox Squad most of the time. It was about Kaya being an annoying bitch.
Yeah, like, oh my god, bro. I know that you're far gone, but you can't be that comically far gone. Like, you are about to nuke an entire fucking country. You can't be telling me that you actually think that it is the right thing to do.
Nuke a
I think that's
country, nuke a city
like-
just to flex your power a little. I'm like, what?
Yeah, like, bro, like, you have to absolutely see, like, nah, this is too much. I need to back up a little bit. Like, come on.
Even
They
without
couldn't-
that, right? Just her taking over Rin's role, she was like, bro, Rin ain't shit. Rin ain't all this other stuff. Takes over her role. It's like, damn, this shit hard.
It would be better if they spent a little bit more, if they gave more time for us to actually explore and interact with the Fox Squad, so that we can
Yeah.
actually like understand them a little bit. Because because with the content of the story, at least with what we're seeing so far, it makes it feel like they are just being like characters, you know, not like actual human beings. It just feels
Yeah.
comical,
Well-
comically evil.
They were kind of like, it was the moral part of it where it's like, okay, we want SRT back so much that we're going to do anything about it. So they pretty much compromised our whole moral standings, everything they stood for with SRT, just to try to get SRT back, just for Kaya to be like, hey, I can't do that right now. I ain't got the funds for it.
If there were like cutscenes where we get to explore the backstories, like we get to learn just how much SRT really meant for them, then I guess, yeah, it would make sense or justify just how desperate they were. But since we didn't get any backstory or anything like that, it just felt like a little bit like too evil for me, like just evil for the sake of being evil. Or like
They
an
were-
antagonist for an antagonist's sake.
We got more of like a surface level of it. So I guess when they
Yeah.
become playable, we'll probably get a lot more stuff.
애니메이터 한솔님이
Definitely.
시나리오의 클라이막스라고 판단하고 짧고 빠르게 작업해 주셨는데 모 배달 게임의 피부
But you
Honestly,
do
even
see
if
the
it were-
humanity of the other members. It's
Yep.
the Fox One. I forgot her actual name. Then you kind of see,
I feel
okay, she was willing to kill Rabbit Squad just to complete the mission.
그려질 당시에는 총학생의 설정이 아직
I also feel like it would be a whole lot better if they made the ending was that the Fox Squad actually got to redeem themselves instead of just like being beaten.
Oh yeah, that would have been nice too, because they could have like had Rabbit Squad and Fox Squad team up on an operation real quick to take down PMC, Kaiser Corp, and also Kaya at the same time and expose them.
Or
But
make it
then
so
we'd
that
have
Kaya,
Fox Squad, you know, play out as they did in the actual story where, you know, they go to jail. Rabbit Squad didn't really even get credit for it at all, too. They kind of just kept it undercover.
they could have also made it that Kaya just tries to explode the bomb by herself, but then the Fox Squad tried to like redeem themselves by sacrificing themselves or something like that, just to like try to redeem them. Instead of just having them being beaten and then giving up, just feels.
I say it'd be really out of character if Kaya tried to do it herself. She'd get overpowered so easily. Oh yeah, then there's the part about what was it? There's something about the beef being personal that Sensei said, and then she was like, "Yeah, Rin's massive racks, bro. All the time she's flaunting it." I was like, "Ain't no way."
떠오르는 영감이 있어서 이야기를 작성하게 되었습니다. 원래 괴물 같은 귀신을 잡는 건 해병대의 역할이니까요. 저 역시도 군 생활을 바닷가에서 했었고 어촌 출신 팀원분들의 조언도 있어가지고 섬마을 특유의 공포스럽지만 하지만 알고 보면 별거 없는 그런 느낌을 살리려고 노력을 했습니다.
네, 아무래도 여름 이벤트이다 보니까 수영복 이야기도 빼놓을 수 없는데요. 특히 이번 레빗소데이의 수영복 디자인은 진짜 재미있게 나온 것 같습니다. 파루루님, 캐릭터 컨셉 디자인은 어떻게 진행되었나요?
캐릭터 컨셉 디자인을 설명드리자면 먼저 레빗소드의 리더인 미야코부터 얘기해 보겠습니다. 담당자는 세븐피치님이시고 더 이상 선생님 같은 어른을 싫어하지 않는 미야코가 첫 물놀이에 어떤 옷을 입고 갈까 고민하며 작업하셨다고 하네요. 팀 내에서 제일 청순하고 귀여운 걸 좋아하는
shower scenes?
특성이 잘 드러나는 귀여운 수영복이라 팀 내에서
Room for one more?
반응이었습니다. 그 다음은 사키인데요. 담당자는 유토카 미즈님이시고 사키는 워낙 캐릭터가 명확한 친구죠. 부대에 하나쯤 꼭 있는 FM 중사님 같은 느낌이라 유토카 미즈님이 즐겁게 작업하셨다고 들었습니다. 수영복이지만 작전을 수행하러 가는 내용이라 마을을 돌아다녀도 이상하지 않을 만한 옷을 생각했고 위장하며 돌아다닐 때는 바닷마을에 있는 작은 해변에 놀러온 친구들 컨셉이었다가 실제 작전을 수행할 때 SRT 장비를 추가로 착용할 수 있는 디자인으로 구상했다고 합니다. 사키 모자를 보시면 아시겠지만 작전할 때 착용하는 머리띠가 나올 수 있게 여닫을 수 있는 디자인으로 되어 있습니다.
특히 사키의 스케일 연출은 물속에서 진행되잖아요. 전에 없었던 독특한 비주얼인데요. 경성님, 스킬 기획할 때 어떻게 진행하셨나요?
사키 스킬 기획을 시작하기 전 사키의 복장과 메모리얼을 보자마자 이거는 바닷속을 표현해야겠다 라고 생각이 들었습니다. 모두가 다 같은 생각이라 그대로 쭉 진행되었는데요. 바닷속을 표현하는 게 난이도가 높은 작업이었지만 아트팀에서 너무나 잘 만들어 주셔가지고 예쁘게 나올 수 있었습니다. 그리고 스킬 연출은 아니지만 사키가 이동을 할 때 총을 어깨에 걸쳐매고 있는데 사키는 이동할 때 기관총쯤은 한 손으로 들고 다닐 것 같은 짬바가 있을 것 같아가지고 요청을 드렸는데 이 부분도 너무 의도한 대로 잘 나왔던 것 같습니다.
사키의 애니메이션 담당자는 컷인에서 인어공주만큼 예쁘게 보이면 좋겠다라고 생각하며 즐겁게 작업하셨다고 들었습니다. 사키가 물속에서 선생님을 향해 환하게 웃는 모습을 상상하면서 작업을 하셨다고 하는데요. 의외로 수영복 사키의 소품은 상당히 많았고 사키가 물에 들어가는 새로운 연출이라 작업자분들이 여러 차례 대응했는데 3D 배경과 어우러지면서 너무 예쁜 컷이 된 것 같습니다.
수중 표현은 2D든 3D든 난이도가 높은 편이다 보니 메모리얼도 EX 컷인 연출도
Honestly, I'd love to see Kuro do something like this where the devs actually come on and then, you know, explain the process a little. Similar to this.
그만큼 선생님들께 좋은 모습으로 전달되었으면 좋겠네요.
역시 많은
But they probably only
They
do it
might
for
be-
CN. They wouldn't care about global.
역시 중사님.
then maybe
레빗소드의 천재 저격수
they might try to do that with Wuthering Waves actually. Because for Wuthering Waves, they already show like death footages and stuff like that, right? So they might try to do it if it's well received and it's successful, I guess. Because if it's not, and they're just gonna think it's a waste of time, and then they just stop doing it.
Yeah. As long as they don't mess up badly at one point. Because all it takes is one bad day.
Bro!
Right. Wait, yo!
Bro, what the fuck? Yo! Pause!
That's my developers
what are
right
they
there.
cooking?
That's my
What the
devs
fuck
right
are they cooking? Ain't no way!
Hey,
Never let them cook again! The fuck? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro sat in the office chair and thought that was gonna be okay. Ain't no way they were sitting in the office and said, yo, we gotta make her wear this. No way!
for someone like Akko, or was her name Hanako, it makes sense, right? But
Okay,
Miyu,
yeah. No way!
not my little Miyu.
We might need to put bro on the watch list for that.
볼 수 있을까를 논의하던 중에 나온 아이디어가 현재 컷인입니다. 개인적으로 너무 잘 나온 것 같아가지고
I think it came out really well. I'm happy for it. Shut the fuck up. I know you want her to give her previous swimsuit, not this one, bro. I know he punched in the air right now when they said that they couldn't let him use that.
I know when bro got the text, he fell to his knee.
아트실에서 너무나 잘 표현해 주셔가지고 예쁘게 잘 나온 것 같습니다.
미유의 애니메이션 담당자는 미유가 너무 귀여워서 오구오구 하면서 작업을 하셨다고 하는데요. 컷인에서 갈매기의 공격을 받는 연출 작업을 하실 때 연출 디렉터인 지연님이 진지한 표정으로
Please make it more beautiful. Oh my god.
라고 말씀하셨다고 전해주셨습니다. 역시 지원님이
역시 미유를 쓰레기통에 넣으셨던 바로 그분이 이번에는 갈매기떼로 괴롭히신 거군요.
네, 비록
Oh my
이번에는 나오지 않으셨지만 지원님은 잘 지내고 계십니다.
I heard he's alive but doing
미유의
well.
인기를 실감한 모델러 담당자는 미유에 대한 애정도가 더 높아져서 최선을 다해 귀여움을 표현하고자 노력했는데요. 사랑과 정성을 담아서 만들었지만 결국 갈매기 때 거친 습격을 받아서 마음 아파하셨다고 합니다.
네, 이번에는 아쉽게도 레빗소드의 모에는 소개를 드리지
They
못했지만 다음에는 기회가 있겠죠. 아, 그런데 모에는 왜 안경을 벗은 거죠?
아직 세상에 나와선 안 될 극비 정보라서.
Had to be released.
참고로 저는 안경 벗기는 거 반대했습니다. 요새 팀 내에 안경 벗기는 거 좋아하시는 분이 너무 늘고 있어가지고 아쉽습니다.
안경 중요한 문제죠. 그럼 다음으로 넘어가 볼까요?
The community has been looking for these people who made Miyu extra EX skill.
트리니티의 과외 활동 이벤트입니다.
고서관의 마술사 우이의 수영복이 나온 여름
They're gonna put him on a cross
Yui
when they find
swimsuit.
him.
스토리의 방향이 컸던 덕분에 지난 이벤트에서 이어지는 형식으로 스토리가 설계되었습니다. 시나리오 디렉터이신 주영님이 방향을 잡으시고 민철님이 담당하신 스토리인데요. 방과 후 디저트부나 트리니티 도서부처럼 여고생 특유의 만담을 시나리오 팀 내에서도 잘 쓰시는 걸로
Since they show that swimsuit for Mio, I wonder what else have they like scrapped.
이 통통 튀는 매력과 관계성이 잘 드러난 이벤트였던 것 같습니다. 첫 여름
Their
이벤트에서
insanity
가을
knows no bound.
하나코와 코하루에게
That's my devs right there.
여름 추억도 주고 우이를 밖에 데리고 나가자라는 느낌으로 즐겁게 작업하셨다고 합니다.
역시 중요한 수영복 이벤트이다 보니 또 디자인 과정을 물어보고 싶은데요. 파로르님.
Ooh, design process. Okay.
설명 부탁드립니다.
Let's see what they cooked.
히나타 수영복
Okay.
디자인부터 말씀드려보자면 담당자는 코코산도님이시고 수녀님이니까 퓨어한 느낌을 의도하셨다고 해요. 기존 히나타 교복에 라인적인 요소가 꽤 있어서 모노키니의 끈 수영복을 시도해봤고 남국 패턴이 들어간 투명한 가디건으로 시원한 계절감을 주려고 했습니다. 다음은 코하루 수영복인데요.
Koharu's one is crazy.
아래까지 이어져 있다는 게
Because the line goes all the way.
네, 코하루
Yeah, that's crazy.
만 알고 계십니다. 저희도 모릅니다.
그 설정 담당하셨던 주영님도 이건 모르신다고 하시더라고요. 진실은 도레미님만 알고 계십니다.
다음은 트리니티
It's like a built-in ruler.
우이인데요. 특히 우이의 캐릭터를 생각하면 수영복을 디자인할 때 여러 가지 고려해야 할 것이 많았을 것 같은데요. 어떠셨나요?
Peak.
수영복의 담당자는
That's my goat.
마찬가지로 차이가
My favorite smell.
수영복을 입고 나서는 강제로 끌려나가지 않는 이상 불가능하다고
The artist is named Child, by the way.
Yeah.
I remember asking what's Child's at. They got a screenshot of it too. I could be cooked any day, out of context.
오히려 우위가 있지 않았을 것 같은 것들을 위주로 생각해 보셨다고 합니다.
Imagine saying I love Child.
Ooh, that first one's pretty nice.
Yeah,
I
that's
like Child.
ooh.
First and third one's nice. Damn.
Actually, I like the first one the most.
Yeah.
That looks clean.
I actually never
Child,
noticed
my
that
favorite thing.
little plaster at the back.
우이 컷신에 들어가는 아이스
Oh, I would have loved to see the first one in like some kind of material.
기대하고 만들어보자고 했던 농담이 기억나네요.
Yo, Louis flavored coffee. Drop that shit now, bro. I need them to drop that shit now.
They could make like a cafe in the summer and it'd be like, okay, you eat coffee. $20. I'm paying, bro. I'm paying. I bought Prime for 15 pounds. That shit was ass.
I'm having a heart attack in that coffee bar, bro.
소신 발언을 해보자면 저는 개인적으로 안경
She was considering wearing that as a swimsuit in Momotalk story. Ooh, okay. That's really nice.
적으로는 앞으로 안경을 벗기는 게 아니라
I wish she put it on for me though.
씌워야 한다고 생각합니다.
우리 스튜디오에 다양한 취향이 존재하고 있다는 것을 저도 알고 있는데요. 새삼 더 깨닫네요. 다음은 대망의 저희들의 패스 캐릭터 하나코입니다.
하나코 수영복 디자인은 MX2J님이 맡아주셨고 네, 정말 많은 이야기가 오간 그
This, oh yeah, I remember when this dropped. This was generational. All the time. I see it on my timeline.
Yeah.
수영복? 이라는 술렁거림이 지금도 떠오르네요.
It's
Bros
perfect
motion.
though, the design.
Yeah.
It's so loose, but it's
Unironically.
also like, it's not supposed to be.
It's interesting too because who would think about using a t-shirt as like a swimsuit, right? It just fits her character so much.
Yeah, and the fact that it's wet all the time and semi-see-through. Ooh.
트리니티 여름 이벤트의 경우 다양한
Bro's motion is a match, bro. Every time he drop a design, Twitter fucking blows up.
Exactly.
의상 제작 시작부터 기억이 나는데
That is crazy.
이걸 어떻게 살릴 것인가에 대해서
Oh yeah, she's also wearing no panties, by the way.
회의가 끝나도록
They data mined the
that's
model.
insane.
계속 이어갔었죠.
She's going commando.
젖은 셔츠를 보여주는 것에 집중하자고 결정이 되어서 TA 팀에서 필요한 쉐이더를 지원해 주셨습니다. 덕분에 잘 제작된 것 같습니다.
Wow, you put that much detail into it?
하셨다고요?
That's crazy.
주최신 선생님들도 계시겠지만
That is crazy. Considering how most of the time you're not even gonna be able to see her face.
대응했었습니다. 근데 성우님, 이건 확실히 해두죠.
Let's get this straight. She's not only wearing a shirt.
뭐라고요?
엄청난 집착이네요.
하나코의 컨셉을 표현하기 위해서 작업자 한 분 한 분이 힘을 보태서 완성시켰던 기억이 나네요. 당시 모델링 제작하면서 팀원분께서는 하나코 때문에 누구 하나 잡혀가는 줄 알았다고.
잡혀가면 PD님이
네, 제가 블락하이브의 PD인 만큼 책임지는 어른의 모습을
What? Oh no.
What a responsible adult look like.
저희는 어디까지나 밝고 건전한
That's a wholesome game. Okay, buddy. Okay. Straight
I see the
capping now.
vision. I see the vision.
특별히 그동안 공개된 블락하이브의 보스 캐릭터의 제작 비하를
Get the boss now.
저희 총력전 보스들은 설정이나 비주얼, 플레이 등에서도 특별한 부분이 있다고 생각하는데요. 이번 기회에 많은 이야기를 나눠봤으면 좋겠습니다. 먼저 총력전, 그레고리오부터 시작할까요?
그레고리오 컨셉 디자인은 오아님께서 수고해 주셨습니다. 기획에 적힌 지휘와 연주를 동시에
That side view is kind of zesty.
고민이 많았으나 팔이 4개 달려 정신없는
The way his back is arching out.
걸맞게 고고하고 지체 높은 무드를 보여주고자 했다고 합니다. 콤뮤니오 상토룸의 첫 번째 보스인 예로니무스가 쇠약하고 늘어진 귀신 같은 느낌이라면 그레고리오는 단단하고 힘있는 비주얼이라 서로 확실한 차이가 생겼던 것 같습니다. 모션과 음악도 굉장히 힘있고 웅장한 느낌이 강해서 절도 있는 모션과 이펙트, 음악이 하나 돼서 짜릿짜릿하달까 연출이 아주 멋지게 나온 것 같습니다.
IP실과 논의하며 정해진 설정이 파이프 오르간과 그것을 연주하는 보스라는 컨셉이었습니다. 그래서 핵심 전투 기믹인 헤로온 효과를 어떻게 하면 컨셉에 자연스럽게 연결할 수 있을까 고민하다가 헤로온 효과 개수에 따라 BGM이 다르게 들리도록 출력을 하자라는 방향으로 결정이 되었습니다. 이 때문에 그 기획 초기 단계부터 미츠키오님과 직접적으로 소통을 하면서 BGM 제작에 대해서 논의를 하였습니다. 헤로온 효과 단계에 따라 다른 BGM이 출력되면서 전체적인 흐름을 연결해야 하는 쉽지 않은 요청을 너무 멋지게 잘 해주셔서 감사했습니다.
그레고리오의 모델링 담당자는 지휘자 컨셉 캐릭터에 몰입하기 위해서 베토벤 바이러스, 모차르트 40번 곡을 들으면서 작업하셨다고 하는데요. 당시 총력전 보스 중 볼륨이 가장 큰 편이었기 때문에 최적화를 위한 리소스 절약에 집중해서 제작했던 기억도 납니다.
담당 애니메이터께서 오르간 연주 모션을 어렵게 잡고 계시는 걸 보고 미츠키오님께 연주 모습 촬영을 부탁드렸습니다. 참고 자료로 쓰려고요. 흔쾌히 예상보다도 더 정성 들여 찍어주셔서 감사했습니다. 한편 참고하시라고 영상을 제공해드렸더니 애니팀이 아예 손가락 움직임까지 복사해버리시더군요. 뭐야 이거 무서워.
네, 콤뮤니오 상트룸의 멤버 그레고리오에 대한 이야기였습니다. 마지막 멤버가 아직 있는 걸로 알고 있는데 이 부분은 앞으로의 업데이트를 기대해 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 다음은 총력전 보스는 아니지만 그 정도로 굉장했던 보스죠. 데카그라마톤의 게브라를 얘기해 보겠습니다.
네, 다음은 특수작전 편에서 소개된 데카그라마톤의 5번째 예언자 게브라입니다. 담당자는 코코산도님이신데 미소녀 캐릭터는 귀엽고 동글동글하게 그리시는데 전혀 결이 달라 보이는 메카닉 디자인도 잘하시는 신기한 분이에요. 메카닉류를 전반적으로 좋아해서 쓱쓱 만들었다고 하시더라고요. 기본 형태를 만들고 무장을 붙여야지 라는 느낌으로 만들다 보니 점점 이것저것 많이 붙어버렸다는데 코코산도님이 시간과 예산만 더 있다면
that's
저 한 녀석도 만들 수
crazy.
있을 것 같다고 하셔서 솔직히 무서웠습니다.
네, 코코산도님의 3D 작업이 궁금해서
They should have used the
촬영에서
feet washing money as
작업 방식에
budget for
대해서
him.
이야기를 나눴던 기억도 납니다. 모델러가 봐도 수준급의 작업이 가능하시더라고요. 그래서 모델러로 전직하지 않겠냐고 말씀을 드렸었죠. 모델러에게 정교한 메카닉 작업은 난이도가 높은 편인데요. 코코산도님이 게브라를 가모델링 해주셔서 제작을 맡으신 담당 모델러분은 큰 수고로움 없이 멋진 게브라를 완성할 수 있었습니다.
이 복잡한 디자인을 어떻게 움직일지 연출팀에서 특별히 고민을 많이 하신 게 기억이 나네요. 시간과 예산이 여기까지여서 다행이었을지도요.
다음은 조금 더 특별한 자리가 될 것 같은데요.
Unreleased.
공개 예정인 총력전 보스의 개발 비하를 들어보겠습니다. 먼저 스포일러 이슈가 있을 수도 있으니 선생님 여러분들께서는 시청의 유의를 부탁드리겠습니다. 네,
Upcoming ones.
다음은 앞으로 등장할 총력전 보스인 활량백물어 쿠로카게입니다. 설정적인 부분은 스포일러니까 넘어가고요. 전투 위주로 들어봤으면 하는데요.
네, 쿠로카게는 제가 IP실과 협력해서 디자인했는데요. 초기에 좀 더 날렵한 디자인도 있었지만 기묘한 분위기를 풍기는 왼쪽 디자인으로 결정되었습니다. 처음 시안을 공유할 때는 너무 기괴해진 것 같아서 걱정했는데
Oh, yeah, this one.
놀랐어요.
I heard this one is like really annoying to fight.
몸이 어떤 덩어리로 감싸진 디자인으로 처음 쿠로카게를 보았는데요. 저희 스튜디오 분들이 고양이를 많이 키워서인지 고양이는 귀여워야 한다는 고집 때문인지 결과적으로 쿠로카게도 귀여워져 버렸습니다.
아, 귀엽나요?
귀엽지 않나요?
저희 집 고양이도 간식 먹을 때 저런 표정 지어서
네, 쿠로카게의 전투 기획은 처음에 컨셉을 보았을 때 기존에 있던 총력전과 다른 비주얼을 어떻게 하면 매력적으로 보여드릴 수 있을지 많은 고민을 했습니다. 외형이나 공간에 구애받지 않는 그 전투 연출과 비주얼을 표현하고 싶었고 아트실과 많이 상의하면서 아이디어를 주고받은 덕에 잘 나올 수 있었던 것 같습니다. 또한 쿠로카게는 기존의 총력전 보스에서는 사용하지 않은 다양한 공략 요소를 사용하여 새로운 재미를 주고자 하였습니다. 재밌게 즐겨주시면 감사하겠습니다.
전투 배경도 아트에서 공을 많이 들였는데요. 배경 원화가 분께서 외곽의 동양풍 연기가 분위기에 어울리게 잘 표현된 것 같다고 좋아하셨습니다.
크로카게는 불타는 마을, 2페이지의 이계 느낌, 끈적이는 액체 등 여러 의미에서 쉽지 않은 표현들이 한가득 들어갔습니다. 이펙트 팀장님 모발 괜찮으신가요? 저도 크로카게의 사슬 묶임 표현을 위해 결방 로프 시뮬레이션을 만들기도 했었는데 애니메이터 분이 손이 너무 빨라서 그냥 키를 다 잡아버리시는 바람에 쓰이진 못했습니다. 너무 슈퍼하신 것 같아요. 이거는 다음에 쓸 일이 있겠죠.
네, 조금 더 이야기를 나누고 싶지만 아직 공개가 되지 않은 보스이다 보니 이 정도로 정리를 해야 할 것 같네요. 크로카게는 조만간 정식으로 소개해 드릴 수 있을 테니 조금만 기다려 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 더불어서 크로카게와 함께 새로운 메인 스토리도 업데이트 예정이니 선생님들의 많은 성원 부탁드립니다. 자, 벌써 이야기를 하다 보니 시간이 이렇게 되었네요. 아쉽지만 이번 개발자 커멘터리도 슬슬 마무리를 지어야 할 것 같은데요. 이번 방송 어떠셨나요?
얘기할 때 너무 기술적인 말은 안 하려고 노력했었는데 괜찮았으려나 모르겠네요. 재밌었습니다. 우이의 포니테일은 반칙이라고 생각하고요. 저는 이만 무대 뒤로 돌아갑니다. 무대 뒤에 사람 있어요.
다시 한번 개발자 코멘터리에 참석할 수 있게 되어서 영광이었습니다. 특히 SRT 쪽 이야기를 많이 할 수 있어서 좋았네요. 앞으로도 잘 부탁드리겠습니다.
이런 멋진 자리에서 인사드릴 수 있는 기회를 주셔서 감사하고 다음엔 저보다 말씀도 잘하고 끼도 넘치시는 분들이 나올 테니 많은 기대 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.
좋은 자리에 함께 할 수 있어 정말 영광입니다. 세상에 공개되지 않은 멋진 학생들과 일러스트가 아직 많으니 선생님들이 많은 관심 부탁드리겠습니다.
너무 재밌는 시간이었습니다. 블루아카이브 앞으로도 많이 사랑해 주시고 더 보답할 수 있도록 열심히 하겠습니다.
역시 든든하네요. 미처 몰랐던 이야기를 들을 수 있어서 너무 재밌었습니다. 셔츠, 안경, 코하루가 머릿속에 계속 남는데요. 그러면 이것으로 이번 개발자 커멘터리는 마치도록 하겠습니다. 모두 함께 인사드릴까요?
안녕.
There we have it.
Oh man, I loved every bit of it.
Yeah, dev commentary in full. What was perhaps the most impactful? Okay, okay, all right.
But personally, I was actually so captured by the recollection lobby of Miyako first, and then Hanako's later. After that, but I love the fact they were out from the meeting room. They actually went into the rabbit, I guess, rabbit camp base.
Yeah. No, that was cool. That they actually are kind of evolving in the dev commentary as well. I think it was also cool that we finally got to get some behind-the-scenes looks of some of the Total Assault bosses as well, right? Not just the students. So that's cool. Obviously, a little bit of a spoiler preview as well.
Yeah, there's also Grand Assault going on right now, so make sure to participate and make sure to go through all the attack types.
So yeah, well, that was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of information. I loved it.
Yes.
I actually want to go back and watch it again because some of the character details, and then as they're talking about the glasses, I think it might be a factor that not all of them are on the same boat.
Yeah. It seems Yoha PD also a little bit befuddled.
Team?
Hey yo, peep the Trinity drip he got on. I need that.
Also on the glasses team.
Okay. I'm always all for it.
He got the barber jacket with Trinity on it.
Glasses.
Yeah, maybe we can have another detailed option of having a character with the glasses, without the glasses.
With or without glasses.
Depending on the student.
Oh,
Not all students
blue
have
screened.
glasses.
Okay.
No, you know what? I say put glasses on everyone.
Wait.
Put glasses
Everyone?
on every student.
Windows
Every
update.
student.
Oh my days.
All right.
Ain't
I'm
no
just
way.
gonna put that out there. I'm gonna
Okay, because they're all hard-working students, right?
Exactly. There's no way. There's no way their eyesight is all perfect. All right. Everyone needs a little bit of assistance.
But maybe the glasses isn't the best for the military action. Maybe
I'm sure they can.
contact.
I'm sure they can figure something out.
They have
Something
the
that works.
technology. And Charlie will certainly cover
Windows
the
is
technology
not
part pretty
real.
Yeah, Windows is, bro. I be talking about it all the time. Windows is garbage.
In our global chat as well.
I genuinely wish Mac OS could play games, bro.
Is it a doggo?
And it was
or a
open
kid?
too.
I don't know.
It's funny. Well, the
They
devs-
can't do anything right.
It's a cat. But
let me
I'm
check.
with some of the senseis out
Is the
there,
stream
'cause
still
I saw
going?
it and
Let
I
me
was like,
find
oh, a doggo.
Yeah, I thought it was
The Blue Archive stream?
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
with
still
you.
going.
Listen, the
Yeah, it's still
senseis
going,
said
still
doggo
going.
in chat, you're not alone.
hopping on real
The
quick.
devs did hint that I believe it's a cat. So So that's something we'll put that to rest as
Yeah,
well.
maybe it's half and half.
I need him to start selling that bomber jacket he got, the Trinity one.
Okay,
It's actually pretty clean.
Yonga PD. Oh, it's talking about one of his experiences with like fan-made like merchandise and goods and things like that.
Oh yes, there's Blue Archive merchandise. Man,
Well,
there's
fan-made
so
stuff
many.
too.
Okay,
right?
what
Like,
merch they're
there's a lot.
dropping?
We've actually
What merch
I
they're
actually wanted to go to
dropping?
Japan earlier this year. I had to cancel it, but next year I will 100% go.
Yeah, in some of our past Kivotos Live, we've actually featured some of the fan-made stuff as well. So obviously, huge shout out to everyone who's continuing to kind of make stuff all around Blue Archive. You know, whether it's the merchandise, whether it's cosplay, whatever it might be. But that's we'll put the dev commentary to rest for now. Of course, I'm sure it'll return in another new Kivotos Live in the future. But for now, we've still left that seat empty.
Oh yes,
next to Yonga PD.
the real VIP.
Right? They all kept saying that there's another.
Oh
VIP,
yeah, they
there's
were
another
teasing
VIP.
a guest.
Who do we think it's gonna
Come
be?
over.
I actually have no clue.
Okay, now there's a chair.
Okay, now there's a chair.
Yeah, okay, and a new little tablet as well. And the Korean MCs are saying like they can't believe it. They can't believe it. And I've kind of peeked down on my script a little bit.
Okay,
and I think it's a little crazy as well. You should take a look at the next page. It's, I mean, this is
VVVIP.
yes, this
is
is
coming, guys.
This is very new for Kivotos Live as well. Like we've had some. I know, right? It's
My heart's pumping so
yeah,
much.
there's
Just like
some
the first time I
flutters.
saw Hanako.
Yeah, there you go. Really? Okay. All right.
Oh
well,
man.
the butterflies are fluttering, and Yonga PD says the hint is
Oh,
on
I
his
want
shirt.
that.
And it's
Lana?
going to be
Aruna?
the Korean voice of Arona and Plana.
Yeah,
Hey.
Kim on stage. Welcome.
Haru Kim.
She's the one who sang the rap god battle.
There you go.
The Strawberry Complex.
All right. Arona and Plana in the flesh. Here, let's hear from her greetings.
네, 안녕하세요. 이렇게 만나뵙게 되네요. 너무 영광이고 감사합니다.
Hello, everyone.
블루아카이브에서
Finally get to meet you here. It's an honor, and I am the voice of Arona and Plana, Haru Kim.
Her voice is so sweet.
Yeah.
It's like ice cream in my ears.
It's like ice cream.
Okay, that's crazy.
Okay, that's hella out of pocket.
Love
That's out of pocket to say in front of them.
I got C on English classes. That's all.
Okay,
That's
bro,
all the
need to
information
calm
I'm gonna
down.
give
Bro,
you.
need to calm down, bro.
Senseis.
No, but, I mean, this is a.
You gotta be fired for that, bro.
I mean, we-
Take him off.
From,
Take him off the table, bro.
Nah, let him cook. Let him cook.
Listen to
He
Arona.
hella geeking.
Yeah. All the senseis out here. Yes.
Nah, he's trying to shoot a shot right now, bro. This is his only chance.
Crazy.
He went from dating Arona in the game to real life.
Yes, that does both voices, of course. Now, we saw the greeting from Arona.
As long as there is delusional, there is hope.
And
99% faith, 1% chance.
we didn't see the characters on screen yet, so now getting to watch the characters
The
actually,
video wasn't ready.
yeah, to speak the lines, it's kind of neat and it's kind of interesting for sure. Okay, so now that we have the chance to bring Arona and Plana IRL, I think it's time to get and ask some questions.
Oh,
get
I have
to
so
know.
many questions.
Yeah, get to know.
I personally have so many questions,
I'm
but
sure you have like a full
I
5
have a
page.
list of questions that I want to ask her, but I'm sure the Korean MCs.
Okay, well the
They have a
first
few?
one, the first one we're gonna ask is are there any fun memories while recording for Blue Archive?
아무래도 최근에 진행됐던 만우절 음원
Oh, so recently the April Fools,
Ah,
처음에는 힙합이라고
the Strawberry Milk,
저는 힙합을
yeah,
잘
and they told me it was a hip hop.
어떻게 표현을 해야
and she's like,
되는지
I don't really know hip hop. I don't really get hip hop. She was a little concerned.
근데 음원을 들으니까 이건 아로나는 조금 귀여워.
Ah, okay, but then she listened to the track itself, and she decided, okay, this is doable. So I'll do Arona's part a little bit more cutesy, and Plana a little bit more hip and chill. But then it had to be about Strawberry Milk, so we kind of just ditched the whole hip and cool factor.
Yeah, hip and cool, and they start with the battle fashion,
Yeah.
and then it just goes to Sensei. I hope you're having fun.
So
I
it just
hope-
ended up being a cutesy
Mhm.
little battle. I can't imagine like when you're given that the theme, the script, and everything, and you're like, what? How do you make this work?
And because you had to express both Arona and Plana in the same song.
Yeah. So for all the senseis wondering, yep, she is.
I'm sure
she is the
Eminem was
voice of
challenged a
both.
little bit after hearing that. That's also one of the best comments on the video. If you haven't heard the song, make sure to go watch it. It's available on our YouTube.
For sure. So Yonga PD saying that when he first realized that this was going to be like a rap battle, he was like, "What? How are we going to do that?" And then he saw the final product. And he was like, "Wow, Arona and Plana can really pull this
They're
off."
really good.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I actually listen to the song every morning.
Really?
Hey, yo, Arona.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this your wake up alarm? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Almost.
that how you hype yourself up?
With the coffee, exactly. That's my breakfast.
Yeah, a little coffee, a little strawberry milk. That's your breakfast. Breakfast of senseis right there. Well, I mean, all right. I'm sure there's plenty of other memories as well. I would love to hear more, but curious to see what other questions we have. As I'm obviously time a little bit limited, I'm sure. So we got to get through as many as possible. We gotta get MC Doman to kind of get past his own ramble. He's
I know,
gonna get to the
he
questions.
has so many things to say, plus the extra questions. And
maybe a little bit of a rap battle challenge for Yoma
rap
PD?
battle challenge with
Yoma
Yoma PD? Let's go.
Okay.
I don't know.
Wait,
if
did
all
this
the
man
senseis are
blue
ready for
screen
that.
again?
I don't know if all the senseis are ready for that.
Maybe
Okay.
for 10th year anniversary.
All right. Oh,
All
10th year
right.
anniversary. Okay. All right. That'll give him time. That'll give him time to come up with his own
Yes.
verse. Okay. Okay. Well, let's move on. Let's move on to another question then. And so let's talk about kind of the elephant in the room, right? Obviously,
Tonight is just
Haruki
not
the
my
voice of
day.
Both Arona
Yeah.
and Plana. So how do you get around, being the
Okay,
voice
should be good
for
now.
both? Yeah. So in Arona's case, trying to keep the character very naive, pure, cute, a little bit jolly.
Yeah, full of energy.
Yeah, but then meanwhile on Plana, a little bit more mature or quiet. Maybe someone who would give advice and is a little bit more reserved as well. So she really tried to focus on those vibes for each character.
Yeah, whenever we go in, before we hit the missions, it always feels like Arona is like the bigger sister compared to Plana, always leading the way.
Oh, we might get a live.
아로나라면 대표적인 대사가 있죠. 선생님 이런 느낌이라고 하면 프라나는 선생님.
Oh,
the
wow.
Korean voice lines.
Yeah, on command. So obviously first one, Arona. Second one, Plana. Wow.
That was a sensei in Korean.
Yes, yeah, that was a line for
선생님.
sensei. But I mean, to be able to do that like on command, like even because she already has a very sweet voice, but then the Arona voice is Arona, right? Like it's separate.
Harukim is an operating system. She's the OS.
That does make sense. That makes sense. Well, so Yonga PD getting to hear, the lines IRL. And it says, in the future, it'd be nice to have more events to get to, hear from the voices a bit more
Yeah,
as
that would
well.
be lovely if we can have a lot more Harukim, and also there are lots of other voice actors, voice actresses.
Sure. Well, okay. I mean, I see it in the global chat as well. Everyone going crazy, finally getting to meet one of the voices IRL. But we do have one more question from the Korean MCs. Now, when you
Bro, my
were
internet
first
is geeking.
contacted to become the voice of Arona and Plana, what went through your head?
훌륭한 작품이고 그래서 함께 하자고 하셨을 때
And of course, Blue Archive is.
일단 너무 영광이니까요. 그리고 너무
It was such an honor to be offered
한달음에 달려가서 녹음을 했는데 제가 사실 처음 녹음을
to be coming in as
아로나
Arona.
아니라 총학생 회장이었거든요.
But at first, I was actually doing the voice of the president,
Oh,
council
okay.
president.
총학생 회장으로 저는 알고 있었어요. 그런데 녹음을 마치고 귀가하는데 다음번에는 다른 좀 더 어린 목소리로 모시게 될 거예요.
So
하셔서
she went in for a different recording, but then they said, no, we want you to come back as a younger voice. We want you to come back as a younger voice. So then she was then assigned to the roles of Arona and Plana.
So even the Blue Archive team, even to Karu Kim, they actually didn't tell her about anything before the story opened. So it seems like she needs to go back to the studio every single time a new episode comes in.
Okay, yeah, trying to keep it all under wraps. I see that.
Hello,
But, I
Cerulean.
mean, it's great to hear. Obviously, recognize she knew that Blue Archive was already such a big project. So just an honor and happy to be here. I mean, I think for all of us, it's an honor to have her voice Arona and Plana as well.
Yeah, exactly. Her voice fits really well.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I play Blue Archive as well.
Young PD, anything to say? No.
Peak Archive.
Comment to say?
Blue Archive.
He wanted to kind of bounce back at the MC.
Penny Archive.
Throw another question to Haru Kim.
Here's to see. Well, okay. I think it's going to be time to move on. Okay, because we do have a lot
Getting
of
put on a
things that we
watch
wanna
list
get through.
archive.
So that's just a short interview we're going to have with the Korean voice of Arona and Plana. And
Let's
right now,
see.
as you can
Epstein
see over on the main
Archive.
screen, that means we have a little bit of time separately with the global chat. So now we'll be introducing some special things that we have specifically for our global senseis.
Yeah, global senseis. This is our time,
which we
This is
usually
exactly
never
our
get.
time.
Right? I don't think we've
Which
actually done this
means
before,
that
right?
We might have something
Did
for
we ever have this before? Like a segment like this where it's just us?
Oh
no
yes,
Korean voices?
we actually did. We actually did to introduce the letters from the global senseis.
Yes. Oh, I almost forgot. No, don't worry.
Last year.
Don't worry. I didn't forget all the letters from the global sensei. So we're doing something similar today.
This is gonna
where
be
we
the
get to
most
spend a little
unhinged
bit of
shit
time with the
ever.
Global senseis. And I mean, we've got a couple things on our list, right? What do you want to start with?
Let's go with number one because
You want to go with number one? You want to go
the Big Bang first.
The Big Bang. All right.
The Big Bang is coming. We had the VVIP on the stage, but something else is cooking right
Okay.
now.
Well, global senseis. we
Okay,
talked
what
a
are you
lot
cooking?
about,
What are you cooking?
the events and the ways you can meet Blue Archive in Korea and things like that. Well, guess what? Let's bring it up on the screen, and we will be bringing Blue Archive
Anime
to
Expo.
AX24.
AX24 senseis. We're coming to AX24.
Damn, now I kind of want to go.
7.
That's only like 2 months away.
That's right.
Oh, a little
because
over.
We're hitting May soon.
Yeah, I mean next week it's May. So
Blue Archive is coming to AX24.
all right. I mean, get excited, of course. As you can see on your screens, in case you don't know, AX Anime Expo will be happening in LA. It always does. And it will be held at the Los Angeles Convention Center in Entertainment Hall booth E55 and E60.
Yeah, make sure to, there's plenty of time for you to plan, but of course, maybe with the flight and the hotel and everything, you need to plan ahead. So this is your chance to go into LA and meet not just Blue Archive. I'm sure there will be a lot of other events at the hall. So make sure to hit Blue Archive first. You do not want to miss anything.
Yeah, no, I mean this
Wait,
is
what
a
do
good
I ha-
chance.
what do I
Yeah,
have
do
on
you
July
do you
4th?
have schedules in July? Curious to
July
know.
4th is a holiday, so
Oh yeah, actually.
July 4th
Ooh.
is a holiday,
Yeah,
but
that means you want to plan way ahead for sure, right?
Yes,
It's going to be busy.
Oh yes, that's
It's gonna
right.
be
The
busy
flights
that weekend.
Oh
yeah,
man.
for sure. But I'm looking at my notes here. So it's going to be, as we saw there, it's going to be in 2 different booths there at the Entertainment Hall. It's going to be Entertainment Hall E55 in the South Hall lobby. And it looks like there's going to
cosplay
be
photo.
kind of fixed times for cosplay photo ops as well.
Damn,
So
I
make sure
might
that
gotta
you
log in.
Kind of go ahead and
Gotta
check
find
in.
my
Gotta get
mod.
Visit Blue Archive at AX24 to make sure obviously you have your tickets, but also to make sure that you go in and check the timetable. to see
I
what
feel like
events
it's
you
gonna
wanna
be
be a part
filled
of.
with Bunny Asunas, Nieros, and stuff. But I really want to see a Kisaki cosplayer.
Check out first, and then maybe to go
Or
around
Hina.
the convention hall, and then check out the others. As this is kind of rare. The last year there were a lot of events in Korea, and a lot of the global senseis were asking like, when is it happening for the global event? Where is it happening?
I swear,
We
if
finally have one.
someone dressed
Coming in July.
cosplaying
Listen,
Honoka
baby steps,
swimsuit,
right? Baby steps. And AX is not
Hanukkah
baby steps
swimsuit. That's the average LA
It's, isn't
person.
it one of the
huge.
biggest convention of the year.
I want to believe so. So I used to live in LA, not far from the convention center. I actually lived in Little Tokyo. and I would know exactly when Anime Expo is happening.
So Little Tokyo sounds very close to the convention center. Because I don't actually know how far.
Oh, it's just right there. It's just right there.
Okay.
It's not that far.
You don't even need to drive? Is it
I mean,
that
you don't
close?
need to, but you could take a
It's
bus.
walkable?
You could take a bus. Yeah,
Okay.
during the daytime, it's walkable. But you would just know, right? Because everyone from AX is there to have lunch. They're hanging
that's
out.
right.
It's a nice neighborhood, and then the convention center, of course, is very big. And I mean, I've been to other conventions there, right, for other like gaming and tech stuff. But AX has some of the like largest banners and advertisement whenever it's coming to LA. So this is a huge place for Blue Archive to be a part of.
I certainly want to check out. As man, my brother lives in LA. I'm
Ooh,
jealous
okay.
now.
Okay, yeah.
I'm super jealous. As this will be one moment, possibly the best event of the year if you live nearby or anywhere around America. I think this is your chance. Make sure to book it ahead. July 4th. It's a pretty busy day in terms of flights, so you do want to plan ahead. I did check the website.
Okay.
Just now, and it seems like they have some plans ahead, like how to get to the place
Okay.
and what to do, how to get the tickets, and so on. So the server is still working. It did not explode.
Okay, yeah. So you'll be safe for now. You'll be safe for now. But as you saw there, again, 4th through 7th, so that's 4 days of events and games that you can be a part of. So again, just mark that on your calendars. If you have an opportunity to visit, it would be great for you to visit Blue Archive at AX24.
Yeah, it does seem like there are different types of tickets, like 1 day ticket, 4 days tickets. Price does vary.
Okay.
Depending
okay.
on how many days you're visiting. It seems like you can also make friends, very likely. Meet a lot of other senseis
For sure.
at
for
AX.
sure.
If it's anywhere close to Korea, I would actually go.
I mean, we've heard about like some of the other smaller events, whether it's in Korea or Japan or you know other parts where we've heard even from those letters,
Oh,
right,
man.
at the 2-year anniversary,
so
where they got to meet other senseis as well.
My experiences last year and also early this year from the cafe and some of the collabs and the goodies, the merchandise shops. The senseis, there were also global senseis in Korea. While visiting
Oh, really?
Korea, they stopped by Hongdae and other places to check out Blue Archive, and they are. No one tells us. There are some staff, of course, but we all line up in a perfect line, keeping the distance.
Okay.
and
Got to keep order, right?
the rules are just straight there. Everyone's listening, and there's not a bad sensei. I just could not tell if there's a single bad sensei over there.
There you go. There you go. So if you're kind of on the fence, I think it'd be a great opportunity for you to visit Blue Archive IRL at AX24. But of course, I mean, listen, when we did our very first Kivotos Live back at the dehydration incident of Chobra Sensei, that
That's back when you were a Chobra. No,
yeah,
really,
back then when I was still going by Chobra.
Years ago.
Back then, I told everyone where would you like to meet, right? And now we're getting there, right? Okay,
Yes,
so
it's
AX24,
LA first.
yeah, it's in LA,
Okay.
right? But let us know, right? Let us know in
Yeah,
chat.
let us know in chat. We're actually we have the chat open here.
Yeah,
so-
continue to just always let us know, and of course the dev teams know about where else you would like to meet Blue Archive, where else you would like to meet the students.
Let me say, UK, bro. Come over to the UK.
Certainly, Blue Archive team is always.
No, they're gonna get shanked
always
over
want to
there.
look at.
The dev commentary, even the dev commentary videos are now in like the rabbit cam. So I think we're all
The
involved,
Philippines,
across the
bro?
board here.
Nah.
But that's
Oh,
one of the biggest
nah,
pieces of news I wanted
nah.
to start with. Of course, there's a couple other smaller things as well.
Yep, and do you want to go straight into the next one? We do have the
Yeah.
next.
Okay,
one for
so
you.
the next one, some of you might already be part of the earlier series as well, but we do have another new emoticon series coming to Kakao Talk.
Yeah, Blue Archive number 4, and I do own all the others.
Oh,
And
okay.
So this one coming in June 2024. So in about 5 weeks. Oh, we don't actually know when in
Yeah,
June.
the exact date is not fixed, it
Okay,
seems. So I
so-
think they're aiming for somewhere in June, hopefully earlier the better for all of our senseis. But as you can see on the image here, that these are going to be emoticons, like moments that are taken from some of the short comics.
Yes, and usually Kakao Talk emoticons, the day that comes out, usually I would be the first one to buy, but sometimes I would try to gift to my friends who plays at Blue Archive, and I do have a lot of senseis in Kakao Talk, and then I try to, because it's not expensive, it's only like $2-3 ish, and it's permanent, you can use it forever. And then
That's
I
the
try
big
to send it as a gift to my friends. but I can't. And then like, why can I not do it? Maybe it's too early. And then it turns out they already bought it.
Oh,
so
like
when you
right off the
already
bat.
have it, the others can't gift it to you, of course.
Ah.
So that's usually what happens. And usually when I wake up a little late, they would already send one to me.
I see.
So all the senseis
So you gotta have your alarm
delivering
set.
all the gifts.
Yeah, you gotta have your alarm set. If you want to be the one who gifts to your other sensei friends, you gotta have your alarm set early in the morning. Get it, gift it, get it out of the way. This is also Sensei G Clef's way of letting everyone know he could use a little emoticon gift here. He'll wake up late that morning. Don't
No
worry.
way, I will not. I will not be delayed by a second.
Yeah?
I'll have my alarm exactly on time.
All right, I'll test it out. I'll try to gift him. I'll try to gift him the emoticon, and we'll see. We'll see if it goes through or not.
And usually the emoticons after it's been a while that it comes out to Kakao, usually did make it into game also. Not all of it, some of it.
Oh yeah.
So I think there's some chance that you can actually use these emoticons in club chat.
So maybe.
Maybe
That's
I'm not sure. Of course,
confirmed, but
this is not confirmed.
But that's happened before.
It did.
Yeah, so
so
something to also hopefully look forward to. But yeah, that's just the second event that we have for you guys. That's going to be available sometime in June, so stay tuned for that over on Kakao Talk. And if you don't use Kakao Talk, an excellent reason and time to start using Kakao Talk so you can communicate with other senseis by using Blue Archive
and
emoticons.
then after all these, I think by 4th, with the other sensei that I have, we actually just use the emote to chat.
Oh,
no
words,
emotes.
no
words,
yeah.
just emotes back and forth, and that's communication.
I mean, it works. I mean, there's plenty, right?
There's
you
plenty
can,
now.
You can express yourself pretty well. So the timeline works out, right? So we've got the updates coming. We talked about that earlier. We'll review it here in a little bit, but May 14th, the update coming for the new episode. And then
28.
June, you get the emoticons. You install it on your Kakao Talk. And then July, you fly to AX24, and you're communicating with other senseis by using these emoticons.
Oh,
It's perfect.
exactly. You make friends on Kakao Talk, and you
There
send
you go.
emoticons.
There you go. It's perfect.
Perfect plans.
I mean,
What's
Blue
after
Archive's
that?
got you covered for the next, 3 months. We're good.
What's
We're good.
after that? 3.0 Blue Archive stream?
Ooh. Oh, I guess so. Yeah,
Yeah,
soon
just
after that.
Soon after that.
Yeah,
I
and then
guess
we'll be
so.
back. And then we'll be bringing out even more events. It's just a perfect cycle. It's just a perfect cycle.
Perfect cycle until Yonga PD wraps on live stream for the 10th
Yeah,
anniversary.
that's the end goal. That's the end goal. Is Yonga PD has a
no promise. I just made that
Yonga
up.
PD has to have a 1v1 rap battle with every student. Separately.
Every student, every voice actor. It has to be pre-recorded.
Yonga PD is gonna watch this and be like, "What in the world is going on the Globo stream?" All right, well that we don't know, but maybe. Oh, you never know. I'm just throwing ideas out there. All right. Well, we'll get back on track. Because
let's get back on
yeah, we
track.
just had a couple things that we wanted to share with you, like AX24 and the Kakao Talk emoticon series. But now we actually had a chance. You mentioned earlier, like last year, we actually got to hear from global senseis right through the letters.
Oh yes, we did, and it seems like we do have some set of messages coming from the senseis around the world. So
yeah,
let's check
let's
that out.
see. We've got a couple here, but I think we're first gonna hear. So it appears that all the
I swear, one of them is just going to be a straight up manifesto.
Oh, Arona.
Yeah, from various parts.
It really
But I think
will be.
The first one is going to be.
I think they did something like that.
Kind of a collaboration of all messages from senseis.
Hello, about you?
From Thailand. So let's check that out.
Highland.
ขอบคุณทีมงานทุกท่านที่มาร่วมสร้างความทรงจำดีๆไปพร้อมกับเซนเซทุกคนนะคะจากนี้และต่อไปในอนาคตก็หวังว่าจะได้เขียนแสดงความยินดีปีที่3 4 5ไปเรื่อยๆนะคะแล้วพบกันใหม่นะเกมดีเนื้อเรื่องเยี่ยมขอบคุณทีมงานอีกครั้งครับที่ผลิตเกมที่ดียอดเยี่ยมออกมาให้ได้เล่นและอีกคนที่ไม่ขอบคุณไม่ได้ก็คืออาโรน่าจังที่คอยดูแลเซนเซมาตลอดในวันที่แย่ๆของครูเรื่องราวต่างๆของนักเรียนที่ได้ผ่านมาด้วยกันทำให้มีกำลังใจให้ผ่านแต่ละวันของครูไปได้เหมือนกันขอบคุณนะช่วงเวลาที่นักเรียนได้เรียนรู้และทำความเข้าใจและใช้ชีวิตอย่างมีความสุขมันเป็นช่วงเวลาที่อาจารย์มีความสุขที่สุดเลยขอบคุณที่ช่วยเป็นสถานที่พักใจจากความเหนื่อยล้าในแต่ละวันให้กับเซนเซทุกท่านนะครับจากที่ไม่คิดจะเล่นพอได้เล่นก็ไม่คิดจะเลิกกลายเป็นเกมสามัญประจำเครื่องมือถือไปเรียบร้อยเกมนี้ก็พิสูจน์ให้เห็นแล้วว่าถ้าเราไม่ถอดใจหรือยังมีความหวังทุกอย่างก็จะผ่านไปได้เพราะยังมีคนที่คอยสนับสนุนเราอยู่ผมสามารถกลับมาวาดรูปและมีกำลังใจในการสร้างผลงานแฟนอาร์ตให้กับเกมนี้เพราะเรื่องราวของเกมนี้จุดประกายไฟในหัวใจของผมให้ลุกโชนขึ้นมาเป็นเกมแรกที่ ที่ทำให้รู้สึกเล่นไปแล้วไม่เหงาเลยน่ารักและอบอุ่นหัวใจเป็นที่สุดขอบคุณนะ Blue Archive ที่นำเหล่านักเรียนเข้ามาสร้างสีสันให้กับชีวิตของผมการได้พบเจอกับอาโรนาเป็นครั้งแรกเป็นช่วงเวลาที่ตื่นเต้นมากที่สุดแล้วล่ะยังคิดอยู่เสมอเลยว่าทำไมถึงได้น่ารักขนาดนี้เนี่ยหากถามว่าช่วงเวลาที่พิเศษที่สุดคือตอนไหนขอตอบว่าช่วงเวลาที่ได้ใช้กับนักเรียนครับ
And there we have it, a series of messages from the senseis in Thailand delivered by our CM Arona out there. And it's always endearing to see whenever we see these messages because you can tell some senseis are somewhat newer, right? They just got to meet the students recently, whereas some senseis, they've been through thick and thin.
And there are some senseis saying that they've been going through some hard times. And talking about hard times, a lot of students throughout the episode, as you can tell, there's a lot of hardships inside.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I
and
I
it's
thought you were
all
gonna...
about the lessons and the responsibility as an adult here.
Yeah, no, there is a lot. I mean, if you've been following along, I mean, there's definitely been a lot of ups and downs. Quite a volatile, but nice and sweet.
Yes, every chapter, it seems like there is something going on, some type of a big trouble or problem.
But at the end of the day, Blue Archive, it's all about the wholesome sweetness, right? Oh, yeah, that's all it is.
Mostly. And then there's something else continuing into the next chapter.
Oh my
or
God.
The upcoming episodes.
Yes, yeah, there's always a little bit
If
of
you
that,
watch
give and
the
take a little bit, but
Korean
thank you so much
server
to all
one,
the senseis
they're
on
dropping
the island
merch.
who reached out to us. It's always very
really?
nice to hear. Just the
Yeah.
that the
On the
series
Korean one,
has-
they're
that
just
Blue
dropping
Archive
like
has
a bunch of
with a lot
merch.
our
I'm not
senseis,
sure,
and
but
how
like
for a lot of them, it
art
brings them
books and
together.
stuff like that.
Yes, it's not just about
Oh.
gameplay.
Oh
Of course,
my
the
God.
opportunities too, but
What the
the
hell?
episode
Oh,
and the
they're
story,
they're
it just
announcing like a
grabs you so
collaboration
much.
with
And once
something.
you are in Blue Archive,
Yo, I think it's like snacks.
They're just stuck in Kivota's
Yeah.
forever.
I mean, how could
They're
you?
like
You
running
can't
a
leave your students
collaboration
behind.
with snacks.
Not.
Yeah, you gotta
And
stick with your
I'm still
students.
waiting for William to choose his favorite.
Let me check
Ooh,
this out.
what
He's
the
never biased.
hell?
I mean,
Yo,
new students coming. We just saw
it's
some
like
more new
cakes
students.
and stuff like that,
My
pastries.
pyroxenes.
How do
Yeah, it's like
저
pastries.
사진까지 네 이렇게 있고요.
Oh, okay.
그리고
And then acrylic stands as well.
포스트잇 같이 생긴 거 하나 들어가 있고
Oh my God.
그 다음에
I-
짜잔
Is that tea or like an art book?
이게 메인이지 않을까 싶은데요.
It's acrylic
이게 메인이지
stands, I
않을까
see.
싶은데요.
이번
I'm seeing like an art book box, I think.
아크릴 스탠드로 만든
You seeing it?
네.
It's like in the
와.
shape of a backpack.
이렇게 굉장히 알찬 구성으로 되어 있어.
Yeah, it's an art book.
우리 선생님들께서
Bro, it's like
네,
6 or
진짜
something like that.
좋아하실
What
것
the
같다는
hell?
생각이 드는데요.
저도 제가
Pins
이거
as
마이크
well.
내려놓고 좀 제가 빨리 열심히 보여드렸잖아요. 입이 근질근질하더라고요.
네.
Keychains and
이게
stuff.
계속 하고 싶고 못 참겠는데 그냥 이번 것도 전 지난번 것도 샀거든요.
네.
이제 그 양기종으로 그러니까 이제 디지털과 CD가 있었잖아요. 이번에도 양기종고.
자 그러면 저희 지금 굉장히 좀 마음이 급해요. 막 더 보고 싶은 마음에 다음 거 소개해드리도록 하겠습니다.
네.
다음은 이제 새로 또 굿즈.
새로운 굿즈 온리전이 또 이제 준비가 되어 있다고 하는데요.
네.
화면이 있나요?
자 일단 요 굿즈부터.
온리전 전에 굿즈군요.
네.
죄송합니다. OST 볼륨 3와 함께 이제 저희가
Yeah. Oh, wait. If it didn't have Trinity logo at the back, I'd probably cop.
아니면 키캣 같은
Actually, it might go hard. Might go hard. Think of it like Chrome Hearts for any of my fashion peeps.
수면한 데가 너무 귀엽네요.
그렇죠.
I need that.
저도 쓰고 잠들면 왠지 숙면을 취할 수 있을 것 같아요.
네. 진짜 이게 보면 볼수록 너무 갖고 싶어지는 그런 디자인의 굿즈가 아니었을까 싶고 우리 성우님은 좀 어떻게 보셨습니까?
저는 OST 앨범에 다 같이 쪼로록 앉아 있는 것도 너무 예쁘고 일단 페로로 디자인이 참 매력적으로 잘 나와 있는 것 같아서 소장하고 싶습니다.
네, 이거.
결국은 이제 페로로의 매력에 빠져드신 것 같은데요. 네, 어쩔 수 없죠. 네, 이건 어쩔 수가 없죠. 네.
네. 진짜 예쁜 디자인의 굿즈를 저희가 만나볼 수 있어서 굉장히 좋지 않았나 그런 생각이 들고요. 그리고 사실 지금 우리 PD님도 그렇고 저희들도 그렇고 여러분들께 공개하고 싶은 게 너무 많고 자랑하고 싶은 게 너무 많아서 진짜 마음이 너무 급합니다. 빨리빨리 지금 안내를 좀 해드려야 될 것 같아요. 네, 그래서 이제 우리 PD님께서 살짝 언급을 해주셨던
말이 샜죠.
네, 언급을 살짝 해주셨던 그것에 대해서도 이제 소개를 좀 해드려야 될 것 같습니다.
네, 이번 순서는 그러면 아까 얘기해 주셨던
네.
그 온리전에 대한
네,
이야기가
얘기를
되겠죠.
네. 자, 그러면은 일단 먼저 온리전에 대한 이야기를 네, 잠시
Sure, I'd love to see it. All right, well, that's not the end of it, though. I do believe we have one more person to hear from, another special message here for our 2.5-year anniversary Kivoto's Live. So let's take a look.
Hello, Sensei. It's CMRC here. Happy 2.5-year anniversary. Can you believe we already made it to 2.5 years? It feels like it was just yesterday that we celebrated the 2-year anniversary together. It's really incredible to look back and see how far we've come together. Time really flies. I have so many stories that I'd love to share with you, but for this occasion, there's one part about being your CM that I want to showcase. When I prepare for our streams together, I often spend a lot of time thinking about fun things that I can do on stream with you, or things that you'll enjoy. Something in particular that I've been working really hard on is my digital art. You might remember from our New Year's streams, but I talked about wanting to get better at it. I often lay in bed with my tablet, just slouching and scribbling away, practicing drawing Arona, until I noticed that my posture's gotten a little bit bad. Oops! I'd like to give you this sketch that I did of Arona's magical girl outfit that so many of my senseis loved.
Ooh, nice.
Please accept it. And let's look forward to more fun Blue Archive activities in the future too. Thank you, Sensei, and I hope to see you soon!
Ah, yes, a message from RC.
Yeah, CMRC, as RC does come almost every month.
Kuro
and
could
oftentimes with
never,
different
bro.
costume, so that's another factor
That is a
we're
fact.
always looking forward to.
Kuro wouldn't
as
care.
Does bring a lot of different activities.
Maybe
drawing,
whether
some
they'll
polls,
change.
going
I don't
through
know.
some new episodes with
Further
the
feedback,
senseis.
like
So it's always
talking
fun to
developer
watch the
stuff.
stream.
Yeah, I think it's.
I feel like
always
it's just
nice
gonna
to
be
see
launch
how
things,
the
and then when the
scenes
game
really
actually comes out,
with
they're gonna
the
dial it
senseis
back
and RC, of course,
until it doesn't
really top of the
exist.
line there. I mean, you just saw, even just from the glimpse, we know just how many memories are shared with all the senseis out there.
Yeah, it's always a great
Imagine
stream. I
a
just
monthly
wait
Silica
almost every
stream.
weekend when
Kuro
That would
could
go
never,
hard.
bro.
because oftentimes the polls
Kuro could
from
never.
RC, not the most lucky polls that we've seen, to be honest.
Yeah.
There are some good days and bad days for
Yeah,
everyone.
there's always goods and bads, but maybe more bads. Maybe. It can't be fair to everybody. Can't be fair to everybody. But yes, that was the message from CMRC. So once again, thank you so much for sending us this message to share with all of our senseis around the world. So we got to hear from different areas. But of course, like we said, whenever we do these anniversary Kivoto's Lives, we have the chat open to hear from you as well. So if you have any stories you want to share to celebrate the 2.5-year anniversary, please leave them in chat. We'd love to hear from you. And of course, even if you're a newer sensei, let us know. What has your experience been? How has it been learning about all the students here in Blue Archive so far?
Oh, yes. And recently we just had from level going up from 85 to 87, not just a few months ago. And I don't think any sensei, wait, hold on, wait.
No, whoa.
I don't think any sensei has all the students max level. Is that even possible with just 2.5 years?
I don't know if it's scientifically possible, but
it's theoretically possible.
Yeah. Because remember was it the 2-year anniversary where we were like, well, these stats aren't possible. And we saw collective stats from senseis around the world, and there were some crazy dedicated
There
senseis
were some
out
crazy
there.
numbers that I would never have imagined.
Yeah, numbers that I thought were not physically possible to reach in Blue Archive. But there are some of you senseis out there that are very dedicated. So maybe, let's not doubt our senseis.
Yeah, but
they go above and beyond.
Yeah, I've been leveling up and hitting max levels on a lot of my favorite students, of course. and of course, a lot of the stronger students out there too. And with all the events and the sub stories happening, the trap train that we just had last week was also really good. I love the story coming out from that mini episode, and of course, the rabbits. Really good chapter.
Yeah.
Really good chapter. I loved all the moments. And I was actually wondering from the first chapter, the rabbits were always mentioning about the foxes. And then in the second one, they immediately have the fox. There's some type of extra information and solution. And then the episode just continues. So I think that's exactly what we'll have in May.
Yeah, of course. We talked about that a little bit. So before we move forward, I know some of you are waiting for the greatest part of the Kivotos Live anniversary streams. I'm sure it's coming. I can't promise anything, but usually Yoha PD is pretty good.
Hey,
pretty
William,
good on his deliveries.
the Christmas in Blue Archive is the summertime. And summertime means swimsuits, and that means less pyroxenes on my account every year.
So you got to top it back up. Okay, listen, I'm sure Young PD's brought some gifts. But before we get back to Young PD, because we've been talking about the episodes and what might be coming in May, for anyone who might have missed it, let's review some of the things that are coming up in the next month or so here for Blue Archive. So let's take a look at the first piece of news. All right, so the first one, of course, Yoma PD introduced it right away at the top of today's Kivoto's Live anniversary stream. It's the collaboration with a certain scientific Railgun T.
Yeah, Railgun T. In just 4 days or 5 days, depending on where you live, after the update, we'll have all the students. And I really wonder what the stories are going to be about from these students.
This dude,
the Blue Archive
this one dude in chat is going middle schoolers.
Yeah, so
oh my god,
they would have their own kind of story.
Can we hang him?
To solve here.
Nah. Let's beat him to death with hammers.
Archive, of course. They also wanted to stay true to the original material.
Middle schoolers crying.
Coming in from Railgun T that will be
that definitely got bro, and that definitely got bro on the watch list.
Watch the PV.
That got bro bricked up right now.
And of course, collaboration characters, collaboration students.
He about to get bricked, bro.
Come often, and they might never come back after they are gone after a few weeks.
Yeah.
So I think it's you have few days, not too many days.
It's a special. I mean, it's a special event,
It
right?
is a very special
word
event.
for word, it's special. And again, like we saw the animations, it looks like they put in a lot of time and effort to make sure it stays pretty true to the original material, but also flashy and fits the kind of Blue Archive tone and universe.
And also,
wait, did someone delete the comments?
Blue Archive, I will make sure to check out the series.
Oh, that is crazy!
No, they didn't.
Oh my god.
But I will. After watching the entire series,
Actually, it wouldn't even make sense. I feel like the main account would probably join in.
Character and for
this discrimination.
No,
picking and choosing students. How could you? How could you? To all of our endearing students, you're gonna pick favorites. Oh, I just can't stand for it.
Limited credit cards. Man,
I
do not have that golden credit card like someone else. Okay, be gone. Okay, it's just me taking over the stream now. Here's Misaka Mikoto as second year, of course. As I think we really have to just go through the Railgun series.
Yeah, so Misaka Mikoto will be... This is not Misaka Mikoto's voice, in case anyone's confused, because I'm hiding behind Misaka Mikoto here on the live stream.
Of course not.
It's not, 100% not, but... they will be the piercing type striker as well, and has the railgun ability, and that looks pretty cool. We got a glimpse of it in the PV.
Yeah, that cutscene with the ST.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure she's a pretty strong character.
Yeah, and we had a chance earlier in Kivoto's Live to take a look at the other characters as well. Let's take a look at the next character. Finally, my time on the stream. No more G Clef to complain about which is his favorite student. Is that your best? Wow. Okay, we need to hear that again. But yeah, we're also going to have Shoko Misaki. And what was cool about Misaki was that we have an explosive type supporter, and they have the mental out AoE ability, right? The EX skill, where you're going to be able to put on kind of a debuff, but also AoE damage, and might have a bit of a buffing factor as well.
Seems like the mental out EX is actually one of the most unique EX coming in with the collaboration. I actually still didn't quite understand how it's going to work.
Yeah, yeah.
game?
I'm not quite sure, but it seems like it's going to be very impactful. That's for sure, right? Because it's AOE, it does damage, and it has an effect tied to it, right? A bit of a mental debuff, yeah.
Yeah, some debuff in there too, and I believe she's a supporter, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. So we have each type coming in as a collab.
Yes.
And we'll see how this goes, as those will be the students that you have to pull, and then the third character that we'll have is actually going to be.
Yeah, we have one more.
Yeah.
Guys saying reminder, all of them are middle schooler. Don't think anything. That is wild.
Episode, you will get her. That's usually what happens in the sub stories.
Yeah,
that's how I like them, bro.
Rico, something that you'll have to
Oh hell no! Bro.
Okay.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. You gotta delete the bot now. You gotta delete it.
So,
yeah.
Even in Blue Archive,
bro, I just know one day I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna hit my black flash right on YouTube, and we're like, "Hey, yo, this you?
Be useful in battle."
How'd you like your girls? Middle schoolers?
No,
yeah, that's
bro.
crazy.
No, bro. They're gonna pull the receipt out on your job interview.
Oh shit! Yeah. I didn't know.
Superhuman abilities to make
That or your graduation day. When they call you up and hand you that degree, nah, they're gonna hand you that screenshot or like that audio file of you saying that shit, bro.
2 weeks. We get the new chapter update.
You gotta go dark now.
And 2 weeks later,
I just gotta say, it's AI generated, bro.
right
You see
away.
the AI tech nowadays? Crazy. Sora AI?
As well, where the second half of the new episode is coming out. Just came out recently for the Japanese server, but the global server will get it right away in the next 2 weeks after the first part is released. So you'll just be able to kind of cruise along the story. You'll get it in
we
whole.
are actually catching up to the timeline a little bit in terms of episodes. I would love to.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe we'll get to see some earlier PVs coming out in our own stream.
That'd be sick. So let's take a look at that in detail a bit more, right? So for anyone who missed it, May 14th, Main Story Volume 5, Hyaka Yuran, and that's going to be Chapter 1. The first half will be released there, introducing Yukari.
Yes, and on top of that, Yukari does have different makeup. It does seem like her eyeline.
Someone is saying silence tourists, Ephes wieners.
Yeah, a bit of a new look. Of course, we got to hear from Yukari's voice earlier today from Kivoto's Live as well. But there is
Gonna farm for that 12-year-old lady. Ain't no way.
in the first half, alongside the Lantern Festival, but there's something going on. There's something more going on.
Hakayuran as Yukari is here, but as we have said earlier, it seems like she's going to be missing.
Yeah, maybe, because we got the teaser, the overview for part 2 as well. And part 2, they talk a little bit about Yukari might be missing. There's something else going on as well. But those will all be in May, right? So May 14th, and then right away on May 28th as well.
And then we have the first episodes, and then later on, once we come back after a few other sub stories, we might add. Usually, the pattern has been in history of Blue Archive, and then we come back and then add more students for the newer pickup in just few months after that. So maybe we will have because we did see a few other students who are not available for pickup during May. Maybe they will be available later on.
Yeah, so just to highlight again, within May, what else we'll be getting? The second half will be release of Chapter 1 of the Hyaka main story. And there, again, some of the other characters that we noticed in the PV and some of you have been excited about. We've got 2 more students that will be coming in that update on May 28th.
Yes, and Renge and Kikyo. And these strikers, I have a feeling that they will be at least 4 out of 5 stars, 5 out of 5 stars. Real good students.
Yeah.
In the future. I have
there's
a really
rumbling.
good feeling.
Yeah, there's a rumbling about this. So it's going to be a pretty exciting update, I think, to look forward to. Yeah, so that's May. I mean, May's going to be packed, right? This coming month is going to be packed.
It is. And collaboration, May, with brand new students with the episodes. Oh, man. Time to maybe get a new credit card.
A new credit
for
card.
myself.
A new credit card.
Different credit card just for the extra swipes and we might just have.
How many people
I
is
might just
going
need a
on
little
the
more
Korean stream?
to grab that extra pull.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe,
Oh, no.
maybe. I think Yoma PD's a
Oh,
little.
I
busy
think they're
right now,
going
but
going
we will
over the
be
same
meeting him
thing
again
because they're
before
talking
our
about the
stream
cacao
ends,
thing.
ends today. So maybe we can ask.
Yo, they got
Santa
they
Yoma
got
for some
they
extra
drop a
games.
merch and it's the
And
the game development jacket.
Yeah,
Yo,
from the
that shit looks
Table
kind of
Festival
clean.
and recently,
What the
Oh yeah, they
fuck?
dropped that before, like a while
they should
ago.
have got
So I'm guessing they're
Oh,
returning
is
it
it?
again.
Mm.
Yeah. I want the Trinity one that he's wearing right now. That one goes hard.
Is everyone ready for the collab?
I don't think anyone
Ooh,
has.
they're
Pyroxene
dropping
left, is
merch.
What I wanted to tell you. I mean, everyone seems
Noodle
pretty
Bowl.
hungry right now.
I mean, the lineup for the last few months, I just could not handle it.
It's tough. It's tough. I mean, with students like these coming up, it's really tough.
I want to
It's
try
really
their
tough to kind of
snacks.
Just pick
Me
and
too.
choose,
I've
right?
never really
Yeah,
had
so
a
good.
gacha
We had
collab
April
like
Fools, and then
stuff.
we had so many different mini games also. I don't know if you tried the website mini game, but I was
Oh,
so bad
no.
at it. I was so bad
Oh,
at it.
really?
That was the only mini game that I was actually really bad at it, and I actually did not really complete even the stage. I don't actually know how many mini games you tried, but there are lots of mini games sometimes in game, sometimes just on the web. And I'm sure Sensei's tried a lot of those mini games. Tell us your favorite. Which one? For me, mine was wait, who's the student in the box? Oh, I can't recall exactly, but the missile shooting one, going through the stage, that was the best. It was actually really hard at first. And
Oh,
then
really? Okay.
after entering
And then
the
you got-
secret command, you get the box. And then that was actually one of the.
It was doable.
It was also doable, and by that time I actually got better at it too.
Okay.
And then after a while, you get to select, after beating each stage, you get to select one of these like traits, and you level up.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And
okay,
then
I'm
you
getting
either
the
you
hang of
get
it.
higher damage, more missile, or the reflex off to the wall. And then that was actually really fun. I actually played it like 4 or 5 times a day.
Wow.
I wish that actually stays in game.
It just stays in game. Yeah.
Yes.
That would be nice. That would be nice. Well, okay, yeah. So
Yes, Yuzu. Thank you.
there we
Senseis.
go. Yeah, Yuzu. All right.
Yeah, the secret command. I was very excited to see the secret command, but just like those flight games or like 1948 and all
Yeah,
that.
the old flight games.
Mhm.
Yeah. Very reminiscent. It's always nice to kind of have these throwbacks, even in our new universes that we have, like Blue Archive. So that's pretty exciting as well. But let us know, out of all the characters that we have. Oh, actually, we have a new video to look forward to coming up.
안녕하세요. 밴드팀 리더 베이시스트 유경환입니다. 드러머 유빈입니다. 안녕하세요. 아카이브 밴드에서 기타를 맡고 있습니다. 기타리스트 준이라고 합니다.
선생들이여, 아카이브 밴드에게 가르체를 한 번만 더 해도 될까요? 키보드와 댄서로서 잘 놀고 있는 키리켄이라고 합니다.
안녕하세요. 아카이브 밴드 피아노의 조혜영입니다.
아카이브 밴드에서 기타를 담당하고 있는 네즈마요라고 합니다.
저희가 5월에 선생님들과 재미있게 놀기 위해 새로운 곡들과 재미있는 무대를 준비하고 있으니 그때까지 조금만 기다려 주시면 감사하겠습니다.
Okay, the guy on the piano is doing too much. You don't gotta
a
be
bit
moving
too
that much, bro.
Especially for this type of song, it's like, okay, you can calm down a little. Maybe if it was Unwelcome School, then you could do that much.
Okay. It's not that deep, bro.
안녕하세요. 아카이브 밴드 리더 및 밴드팀 연주곡들의 편곡을 맡고 있는 유경환이라고 합니다. 저희가 2.5주년 연주 무대를 준비하며 연습 중인 컬러풀 메스라는 곡을 미리 살짝 들려드렸는데요. 아마 선생님들께서도 게임 내에서 많이 들어보셔서 익숙한 곡일 것이라고 생각합니다. 이 곡은 원곡의 신나는 분위기를 살려 드럼의 화려함이 주목받을 수 있는 방향으로 편곡해 보았는데요. 이러한 의도가 영상에서 잘 전달되었을지 궁금합니다. 저희가 이 곡을 포함하여 기존 연주 무대에서 보여드린 적 없었던 여러 가지 재미난 곡들을 준비하고 있으니 많은 기대 부탁드립니다. 그럼 저희 아카이브 밴드 연주 무대에서 찾아뵙도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
선생님들 5월에 만나요.
And that was the Archive Band.
Archive Band, if you tuned in last year for the second year, they had a concert basically. The best concert of the year, period. No questions asked, even better than Coachella, and anything that you can say. And that was a practice room.
Yes.
They were prepping for some bigger festival event that's happening later.
Yeah, the 2.5-year festival coming up.
When?
So they will have a live performance there, and it says that they had some extra tracks prepared as well. And Yonga PD saying that it's not just going to be the Archive Band. There's going to be an Archive Jazz team as well.
Jazz team.
So we're going to have some jazz covers.
I love it
tracks.
because
that's gonna go hard.
Official jazz cover by like Unwelcome School on our YouTube channel.
Okay,
And
so it looks like we'll be able to meet some of the OST tracks with both the live
so
band
that was
and
a sneak
jazz.
peek of the festival.
Yeah, so that's
video.
coming up. They said it will first be featured in the 2.5-year festival out here in May. So hopefully after that, we'll be able to find them on all the different platforms. I would hope so. Because already, just from that tidbit, a lot of the senseis are like, dude, I want to listen to this cover nonstop. Like, turn it up, right? This is a banger. I mean, it's very exciting.
The Blue Archive Band is always there. The keyboard sensei is always full of energy. He's the one with the headbanging all the time on the keyboard.
Okay, well, that was another little sneak peek. But we do have one more guest that we want to hear from. Let's take a look.
이걸 봐주세요. 저희가 편의점에서 먹거리를 잔뜩 사서 가져왔어요. 확인. 아로나 선배와 함께 선생님을 위한 먹거리를 사서 쌓아두었습니다. 이렇게 많으면 앞으로 점심과 간식은 걱정하지 않아도 괜찮겠어요. 긍정. 앞으로 달달하고 맛있는 걸 잔뜩 먹을 수 있게 되었습니다. 우와! 그러고 보니 저희가 간식을 사면서 키보드스 라이브를 봐주신 선생님의 표정을 못 봤어요. 어쩌죠? 키보드스 라이브에서 여러 소식을 듣는 선생님의 모습을 보고 싶었는데. 확인. 선생님은 내용이 많았으니.
Hey, the sobs in the chat is going crazy.
저희와 한 번 더 내용을 확인하고 싶으신 거군요. 그렇구나. 그럼 선생님, 저희하고 간식을 먹으면서 새로운 소식을 들었을 때 어땠는지 꼭 알려주셔야 해요. 아로나 선배, 그럼 이제 마무리 인사를. 그렇지. 그럼 선생님, 지금까지 키보드스 라이브를 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 다양한 소식이 많았던 만큼 앞으로도 선생님을 열심히 서포트하겠습니다. 긍정. 선생님, 앞으로도 시팀의 상자 메인 OS로서 열심히 도와드리겠습니다. 그럼 하나, 둘, 셋! 지금까지 키보드스 라이브였습니다. 그럼 이제 간식 먹으러 가요, 푸른애짱. 선생님도요.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Arona and Plana did bring us snacks.
They did, and saying goodbyes for now. For this
Yeah.
Kibota's Live, always great to have them.
Yeah, always a little bit sad. But as Arona and Plana said, that means once we wrap up Kibota's Live today, grab your snacks and you can recap with Arona and Plana.
Oh.
And you can make sure that you're getting ready for all the updates coming up.
I will make sure to grab extra snap on my way back home after stream tonight too.
Yeah, it's actually going to be the perfect time for us as well. A little past dinner time.
Exactly.
To grab a little bit. But let's hear from Yonga PD. And Yonga PD just says, you know, every time I come out on Kivoto's Live, I'm always a little worried because it's live. But I always appreciate our two MCs for guiding me through. And I always want to thank you. And of course, you know, whether it's these live streams or whether it's, you know, the festivals coming up, you know, whether it's things like even like AX, I'm sure. In the beginning, we couldn't even imagine of doing these events, but it's all really thanks to the senseis all around the world, and it's because of the high expectations you have for us as well. So we will make sure that we will always try to match your expectations.
Go!
And
10 pulls?
The one more thing.
No
That's my
way.
goal, bro.
What is it?
That's my goal.
PGR could never.
That's my goal.
PGR could
That's my goal.
Yes.
That is crazy, bro.
That's my goal, bro. That's my goal.
He didn't even really hint at it in the beginning.
Damn.
He said.
That's my goal. What did he say?
Damn.
Saw the chat's
like
expectations. My people's expectations. I'm gonna meet that.
Gift. You can see the
PGR could never.
right there, starting now on April 26th, all the way to next week. But you got Pyroxene, you got the advanced activity
God damn, Kuro, take some notes, bro.
So,
like, fuck off with that one pull bullshit, bro.
Shit, yeah, it's barely even a poll.
Schedule only you have a week.
Oh my god,
to
PGR
get this, so
could
make sure you go
never.
in and receive it.
But these people
Yeah.
actually play the game. They play the game.
Just do it, you know, starting.
They're hyped for the game.
You log in, you do the dailies. It's gonna be right there.
Yeah, you just heard about it. No reason. No
They play the
Kuro
game.
is actually
They're in
just-
tune with the player base.
Because you don't want to
Unlike
miss
all
out
these
on
other
this
people,
necessary
Kuro can't do
for
this.
the
Hoya
week.
can't
That
do
does
this.
mean
All
it's
that.
time, for us to start
Kuro is actually a small indie company, bro. They are actually that, bro.
quicker every time.
It does, because we're so full of information all the time. We're just busy delivering, and then it's 2 hours already.
They're that broke where
Well, I really hope all the
anytime
senseis
you gotta
really
make a
do it.
competition,
It's always a pleasure and an honor.
they don't
really
even
to
have
help
the stuff
represent
ready.
all of our senseis and to bring you this exciting news because there's always a lot of fun stuff for us to share.
Collaboration coming, new chapter, new episodes coming, and a whole lot of new students in Blue Archive coming in just a few weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. I just literally cannot wait for May to come.
Yeah, and then soon after that, you know, if you're in the West, you will have AX24 as well.
Yes,
and
in
then
July.
hopefully we'll be able to see you in the future Kivoto's lives as well. Well, that's going to be it for us. So thank you so much. A
Thank
shout
you,
out
senseis.
to all of the senseis around the world. And of course, listen, we do this every half year. So I think the pattern
I hope we do
should
more.
continue.
I hope we do more.
Yeah, so I think that's something we'll look forward to. Of course, don't forget
The fact that
soundtracks from
LA
the
has
Archive
an
Jazz,
event for
Archive
Blue
Jazz
Archive
will be
is super
coming up as
wild.
well.
Yeah.
But that's it for us
Yep.
today.
It's crazy,
Thank you so
bro.
much. This was William and G-Clef.
Besides the
senseis around the
mid-picking
world,
game,
this
I'm
time
pretty sure that
here
Blue
on
Archive
Kivoto's
is
Live.
the only game that has this much motion in the global community. The global scene, at least.
Yeah, Blue Archive is second. In fact, in terms of like actual events, they're really creeping up on Genshin. Those people.
Crazy.
I guess Nikkei also has like a lot of motion, but that's online. I haven't seen it in person type thing. Or even in like meme culture and stuff, you never see Nikkei like that.
Them Uwoke energy goes crazy. Alright. Great. In conclusion, the upstream, PGR
Exactly.
could never.
PGR, wish it was 1/10 of this.
We wish they were 1/10 of this, bro.
Also, another thing I really appreciate is the fact that their live streams is actually like live. Like
Oh
on
yeah,
set
yeah,
shit.
and
Yeah.
not just those pre-recorded stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Like the fact that they have the
Definitely-
confidence to do it compared to all these other ones.
Definitely. All right. Now, definitely gonna have to lock in when those new story patches drop.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna have to end the stream here, you guys. Thank you
Yeah,
for joining
take
the
care.
stream, yeah, but it's hella late for me now. All right.
Yeah.